participating in this football game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to the skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences. All right, welcome everybody to this week's Natural State Sports High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Heart of Grace Outdoors, along with Lost Pizza Company of Benton. We are live from Malvern, Arkansas, and Claude Mann Stadium, and boy, oh boy, we are in one heck of a press box right now. I think this is their third home game of the season that they've played here, and this is absolutely impressive. What do you think, Andy?
I like it a bunch.
So this place
is slick.
Yeah. We've been fortunate to sit in some pretty nice press boxes this year, and this one ranks way up there. So
I like this one better than any one we've been to so far.
Yeah, very nice. So
the view on it's really sweet.
Yeah, that sunset's pretty awesome over there. So let's get a quick word in from our sponsors. We'll get the starting lineups, and then we'll come back and tell you about the game.
Well, maybe he has a decent attitude right now. I just... Got it. Oh!
That was beautiful video, I can tell you. Don't miss our newest outdoor series at NSS Media as we follow local angler Wes Roberts as he returns to the sport of tournament fishing after a 13-year absence with a newfound passion. Follow Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook and get your Heart of Grace gear now and look for new episodes coming in November. It's football season, and the only place to catch high school, college, and NFL games live is the Lost Pizza Company in Benton. Voted best pizza in Saline County, and boy, do they have choices. My new personal favorite is the Lucille, layered with grilled chicken, bacon, roasted garlic, and fresh tomatoes with a ranch drizzle. Even the individual size is sure to fill you up. For you meat lovers, grab the Otis. One of those pizzas, a cold drink, and football on one of their mini TVs, what could be better? Well, I'm glad you asked. Go enjoy all that plus the beautiful fall air on their newly completed patio. And it's not just pizza either. They have delicious wings, sandwiches, pastas, and more. So get over to 510 Highway 5 North in Benton or call ahead at 501-794-6441 and get lost in the best food in Saline County. All right, welcome back to Claude Stadium here in Malvern, Arkansas. And, I'm excited about this matchup. A lot of talent going to be on the field tonight. We got two undefeated teams in the 7-4A going against each other. Malvern comes into this game. They have won their last two games over the last 2 weeks over Bauxite and Harmony Grove Haskell, 78-7.
Somebody's scoring some points.
They're on a roll right now. Their only two losses on the year, Lake Hamilton and 6A Lake Hamilton and 5A Hot Springs Lakeside. So big game here tonight. And as we look at some of the players to watch for here tonight, obviously we're going to be watching for Cedric. Cedric Simmons, the quarterback. I lost it there. Cedric Simmons, the quarterback for Malvern.
Quarterback too.
Yes, sophomore quarterback. And an interesting story when you look back. They went after him in junior high and wanted him as a piece of this program, and said he was just a man among boys as an 8th grader, and coach sat down with him and his grandpa and told him that he thought he needed to move up to varsity. Wasn't going to be challenged in junior high, so as a freshman he started playing varsity, and he ended up playing and having a really good season as a freshman. So far this year he's rushed for 921 yards.
Jeez.
Or I'm sorry, I take that back. That's what he did as a freshman. 621 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. So far this year, 921 yards passing with 8 touchdowns. He's completing 70% of his passes. He's only thrown 5 interceptions, and those were in the opening 2 games.
Doesn't sound that good to me.
Yeah, 304 yards rushing as well with 4 touchdowns. He's also their leading rusher. He is their leading all-purpose yard man, and he's going to be a big piece for Ashdown to try to shut down tonight.
So number 3 is the man to watch.
Yep, he's been evaluated also by Kansas already on the year. Imagine that. Les Miles sending the crew into Kansas.
He ain't evaluating nobody right now.
No, but Kansas seems to evaluate everybody in the state of Arkansas. They like coming over here.
This is our Kansas, not yours. Stay out.
Yeah. Senior receiver cornerback Malik Relaford, another big piece to look for Malvern, got offers from Henderson State and OBU, as well as FCS member Austin, PA. They look forward to him. He's kind of all over the field. He averages almost 10 yards per carry when he comes out of the backfield. He's got 8 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 25 tackles on defense, so really impressive playmaker there. And then their workhorse running back is senior Jacob Hart. This is a guy he'll shift into quarterback sometimes. Relaford will as well. He returns kicks, starts at safety, goes to linebacker. He's carried the ball 30 times on the air for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he averages 7 yards a catch. He also averages 25 yards a kick return.
That's not a bad number to start with.
No. 26 tackles, 1 pick on defense, and senior defensive end Easton West. That's going to be a fun name to say all night.
I will enjoy that.
6'3", 220. He's the leading tackler for this team. And then Trayshawn Mormon, the other end. Both of those guys, Coach says, could be D2 prospects. And then as we jump down here to Ashdown, Ashdown's got a lot of talent as well. It starts with senior Jacoby Williams. And you and I were talking about this before this game got started, looking at some of his numbers. This kid has 2 kick returns, 3 punt returns, and 2 fumble returns for a touchdown already on the season.
It's pretty incredible feat on its own to have 1 kick return in a season, let alone 2, and then the punt returns to go with it, especially watching how the ball comes off of some of the younger kids' foot, as a punter.
Yeah, the key tonight for Malvern will be get the ball to the end zone. I know they've been working on that, trying to get their kicker to kick it deep. And so that's something they're going to want to do, kick it in the end zones and neutralize that threat of a guy like Jacoby Williams and his 4.5 speed. He's got offers from Austin P, Arkansas Tech, OBU, Southern Arkansas. He'll also start at receiver and corner. And he, as Coach Richardson says, he's an explosive play waiting to happen. Senior nose guard Vincent Jones, as Coach Richardson says, 5'10", 250, may be the best player in this conference. He's their nose tackle. He's their leading tackler at the nose position.
He's a man among boys then.
Pretty impressive, big old boy out there. So, and then kind of the big piece for this Ashdown team, Shamar Easter. If you don't know the name, you're going to know the name real soon.
That is for sure.
Sophomore tight end, 6'5", 205. Already has offers from Arkansas, Kansas, and New Mexico. This kid,
grown.
Yeah. So the Ashdown roster actually has him at 6'6". So, but offers from Arkansas, Kansas, New Mexico. Some recruiting services, according to Hoots.com, have him rated as high as the number 1 tight end prospect in the country and the number 8 overall prospect in the country. So looking forward to seeing this talent on the field as Ashdown undefeated comes into this game. Hootens has this game Malvern favored by 2, so we'll see if that's how it works out.
With the home field advantage, we'll see if it works out for them.
Well, they got a beautiful home field to be playing on, so.
Yeah, it's not as bright as I thought it'd be once the sun went down.
Look at that sunset over there, man.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's not too bad. So Malachi Asher is the captain for Malvern as the teams find their way out to the field as Ashdown is lining up there on their sideline.
Their numbers are going to be fun right now.
Yeah, it may make it a little difficult. I would say
number 7.
That field is a little dark.
It's
on
not
this
number
side,
7. Because that is not Shamar Easter.
So, once again, appreciate everybody joining us this week. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Y'all have fun in the comments. Keep it clean, please. And I know this is our outlet for talking trash and high school football, and we enjoy you guys having fun with it. But keep it good and clean. Have fun. And be respectful is all we ask.
It's a 6.
Is that a 6? So that's good.
Blake Ritter.
Yeah, Blake Ritter, wide receiver for Ashdown.
If my eyes don't deceive me.
Hop over here real quick. I didn't pull the.
Your screen's really dark.
I know it is.
Can you fix that?
Dark up here. So hopefully we may have some interesting camera angles tonight. We're having to film from behind glass over here. So introduce you to the rest of the crew. Obviously, we're working with a small crew. As we expected not these clear skies. We thought we'd have a deluge of rain. So no sideline cam for you tonight. But of course, to my left and on color is my buddy Andy.
Howdy, howdy.
Production man over there who's
far left.
Way over there to my left.
Hey, Will.
And Will. And then, of course, on our main camera tonight is my wife, Kristen. And we appreciate, again,
Ashdown's going to receive
help. So we're going to get to see this Ashdown offense to start things off. As Malachi heads to his end of the end zone, both of these teams will run out. Ashdown having their team prayer there at the goal post. And we're about ready for football.
Just hope for a good, clean game with no injuries.
This will be a lot of fun.
That's what I was about to say. It ought to be pretty exciting if there's going to be some points like that from what Malvern's put up here recently. Ashdown being undefeated, they're trying to keep that 0 on the right side of that column. So,
as we look, I think Hootens has this game as I think Ashdown's rated 12, Malvern 19. As I go through the max preps, just to kind of give, they've got actually Malvern rated at number 8.
Ashdown
at 13 at 5-0. So, like I said, Malvern has went up in classification in their 2 losses and then has been absolutely dominant as Ashdown is first out onto the field. And here come the Panthers.
Panthers and Leopards. And here come the Leopards.
Cheerleaders sporting the breast cancer awareness pom-poms in pink as they try to not run over all these coaches.
They succeeded.
They made it.
Now, the players, on the other hand, that might change.
Well, we're going to get to see Jacoby Williams right off the bat, and we'll see if Malvern is going to kick to him or not.
Ashdown ready to get this thing underway.
They're out and ready, so we get ready for the Lost Pizza Company kickoff.
Malvern hadn't even got on the field yet, and Ashdown's already set up in formation. All right, we're ready.
All right, so looking forward to seeing this Ashdown offense get things started tonight. Should see quarterback Alex Kilbach out there tonight for the Ashdown Panthers. Jump over here as we get ready. Let me jump back over here and look in our feed. So
the quarterbacks aren't near as tall as the one from Jonesboro last week.
I don't know why I can't see all my comments.
What'd you break?
Oh, there's just one comment down there that don't want to show up.
Well, that makes sense.
All right, Andy, you got me a number? Nope, he's not going to turn to help us out here on the kicking.
He's got 2 numbers on the back of his jersey.
I think that's Jesus Rodeo. Roda. There's the kick. And I'm, again, going to have a tough time getting numbers here. As says Ashdown on the return across the 20-25, and that's where he'll be stood up by Malvern. And at the 24-yard line, and that's where Ashdown will get started.
Jesus Rodeo is the kicker.
Okay. So missed the number on the return, but I do not believe that was Jacoby Williams on that one. I think that was the other back.
It was the opposite side. Their numbers are pretty tough to read, and I do not have my long eyes today.
We're going to have a real hard time seeing those numbers from over here, too. We are way on the other side of the field currently.
Who's got binoculars?
Right. So that should be McElroy and Kilbuck in the backfield, I believe. There's a snap. They're going to go with a little misdirection to this side, and he's got some room. He breaks free. Trying to see a number here. Get to the outside. Nice block. That is 16, I believe. No, 46.
46.
So 46
DJ
for
Goffin.
DJ Coffin?
Goffin.
Goffin. All right.
Goffin.
DJ Goffin on the carry, and that's going to be a gain of about 26 yards. And that gets Ashdown right here close to us. We can see us now as they get all the way to midfield.
Hey, that helps out a bunch.
I think that's going to be 4-1 in the backfield. Really hard to see through this glass, I'll tell you that. So Kilbach, he'll take the snap, and he hands it to one. That's McElroy. McElroy's got some room, makes a man miss. Across the 40, makes another man miss. 35-30, breaks another tackle inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. What an absolutely fantastic run by McElroy.
That's 30 yards, 31.
Picks up another 30-plus here. And he lost his – nope, I thought he lost a shoe.
He lost something. He did lose a shoe.
He did lose his shoe.
Running out of his shoes.
Still picked up 32 yards on that play, all the way down to the Malvern 18-yard line.
Well, this is not how you want to start on the defensive side of the ball.
This is what we could have some fireworks tonight if this is what we're looking forward to on offense. Kilbuck and McElroy in the backfield again, and hard count, and they're going to get Malvern off sides.
Just give the guy time to tie his shoe.
He got to tie his shoe back. And they actually might have called this on Easter. I think Easter may have moved first. Looks like that might have been the call. So, actually, Ashdown's going to back up 5 yards here.
6-yard penalty.
They got 5 out of that.
Hey, look, there's a pumpkin over there now on the sideline.
There's a pumpkin?
A giant orange helmet.
You find some of the most random things.
It's a pumpkin.
It is a pumpkin. It's a half a pumpkin. Still growing.
Oh.
And again, this Easter. So Kilback hands to McElroy, who goes up the middle. He's back over the 20, and they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a little push to the 17-yard line. So McElroy gets about 6, maybe 5.5. This will bring up a 2nd down and 9 for Ashdown.
It's going to bring his average down a bit.
Just a bit.
Something I hadn't seen since we've called a game is their quarterback is running over every single play. But so far, running over the sideline to kind of catch one from the coach and then come back. A little different.
Yep. So McElroy going to get the handoff again. He looks right, and this time Malvern is ready as they shut that one down. Maybe another yard, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8. So Kilbuck, you got to believe that at some point maybe he's going to pull that ball right back out as nobody is going with him on these reads.
He needs to read a little bit harder.
So McElroy and Kilbuck in the backfield. A couple guys in motion here for Ashdown.
Got all that tight in. Let's see him use him.
It's be a time to do it. 3rd down, about 8. And this time another misdirection. Is that 46 Goffin again? I can't tell for sure. He's dragging a Malvern Leopard with him.
He did not let go, though.
Down to the 12. And that was Goffin again. And so that would be a gain of 6. A gain of 4 there. So
5'10", 195-pound back.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and we'll see what Ashdown decides to do here with 4th and 4 from the 12.
That play had potential, and then one man got in the way of it, an open space tackle, and held on for dear life until he come on down.
So we have not seen Ashdown put the ball in the air yet. We think they'd probably maybe targeting 7 here. This would be a good time to do it. So Kilbuck takes the snap. He's going to fake, and he does look right in a big play. That's number 69, and that is going to be Charles Sanders from Malvern, who gets his big paws up on that play, coming off his end spot, knocks that ball down, and that'll be a turnover on down. So a promising drive shut down by this Malvern defense, and now we get to see this Malvern high-flying offense come out on the field.
Perfect execution of a defensive end who was not going to get home.
That's right, If you can't get there, get those hands up.
Get the hands up and get in the way of the ball.
Great play there.
Absolutely. Very heady.
Malvern will take over from their own 12, long way away from pay dirt, but a big stop.
Yeah, you give up anything, so take that any day of the week.
So Cedric Williams,
21 in the backfield.
Cedric Simmons. I don't know why I want to call him. I'm going to get that wrong. I'm going to make that right. So
Jacoby Hart in the backfield.
Simmons and Hart in the backfield. Simmons takes the snap. He will hand this off on the little end around, a big hit at about the 15-yard line.
Dante Reed,
who is their leading he's their leading receiver, gets the end around out to the 15-yard line. I like the comments in here. Quan Ludden says, watch out for all my guys, and I got about 15 numbers he wants me to read off in the comments.
Just start getting to them.
We'll get 12, to them 13, eventually.
14, 15, 17, 86. Hut.
So Simmons ready in the backfield for the snap. He's going to move his running back.
Is that Relaford? Or is that Simmons?
Simmons at quarterback. Simmons going to look to his right. He's looking for Reed again.
Uh-oh.
And they got a flag on the play. It looked like a face mask. I think that is going to be that another late penalty flag gets thrown in.
We can give him about 15 more.
Well, I don't know what this penalty back here is going to be. Maybe offsetting penalties. I think there could have been a hold in there as well.
Be right there, Mr. Steve.
So we'll see what this call is. I'm still trying to get acclimated to these numbers, so hopefully I'll clean this call up a little bit here in a minute.
We'll have about the second half. Hopefully.
So false start. It's going to be an illegal formation on Malvern.
So that kills the play.
And a personal foul face mask on Ashdown. So they'll offset, and we'll do this all over again. 2nd and 7 from the 15 all over again.
If you got a pre-snap penalty, why would you even call the one on the second half of it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's all nullified. It doesn't matter.
So Hart comes out, and Bud Johnson replaces him. At 24 in the backfield, that's going to be Malachi Asher. And so Simmons is going to be by himself in the backfield this time. We'll see if they try to roll him out. Coach likes to have him.
You got a receiver open in the slot.
They do have an open guy in the slot, and that's exactly where we're going to go. Good call there, Andy, as they get to that. That is Bud Johnson, number 8, who just came in for Hart.
Great.
He makes the catch and gets the first down.
Way to come into the game and make a play, kid.
Great read by Simmons. He picked up the same thing you saw there. The guy wide open. There's nobody over the slot.
They were going to bring the safety coverage, but he was just a little late getting there.
So Malvern gets their first down of the game out to the 26-yard line. Again, Simmons is going to be in the backfield by himself. 4 wide. We'll see what Malvern decides to do here. So Simmons looks, and he wants to go deep on a streak, and he's got a guy, but he turned him around.
2.
That was 15. That was, I believe, Carter Martin, who they were looking for on that play.
Him and Bud Johnson both ran right by their coverage and were both open.
I think we'll see that again before the night's over with.
I bet you they hook up on that one a couple times. As quick as he was off the ball and by his guy, all he had to do was hit him in stride. It was 6.
Martin kind of looked over the wrong shoulder. The ball needed to be on the outside shoulder, which is where it was. Carter looked inside. So we'll see if they're a little more in rhythm on this one. So 4 wide again.
17.
Simmons by himself. Simmons is going to look. He wants to go left, a little slot bubble screen. That is 15. That's going to be Martin again. Martin takes a big hit at the 29, maybe the 30-yard line, and a little slow to get up, and he's up. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6.
Wasn't a bad-looking little play. Could have developed a little quicker.
That blocking just didn't quite get there.
No, I wasn't there at all. It was all the receiver on that one, though.
So, again, Malvern will go 4 wide, empty set here. Nobody in the backfield with Simmons. We've got Bud Johnson down here in the slot. He is covered this time. Now motion. That's Martin.
Nope.
They're going to roll Simmons. He wants Martin. He's got him, and Martin makes the juggling catch at the 34, but he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. Boy, if he could have brought that in cleanly, he'd have first down easy. He did a great job to make that catch.
Way to hang on the ball, though, for sure.
And so Martin, let's see what Malvern decides to do here deep in their own end.
2nd and 2. Or 4th and 2.
Fourth down and 2 to go.
2 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Simmons is their punter.
That's a 3. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe quick kick. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I also wouldn't be surprised to see a quarterback draw here. Now they're going to try to get him off sides, and now I bet Simmons will drop back to punt this. And he does. I don't know if he's any deeper. We'll see. Now timeout's going to be called by Malvern.
Yeah, wise decision.
Coach Plumley wants to talk about this, and we'll see what they talk about. So while we got a minute, remind you of our sponsors tonight. Let me get over here to my sheets, or I'm gonna mess this up. You never want me to do this just off the cuff.
You should try it at least once.
It always ends up terrible.
You're going to run out of timeout time.
I probably will, because I can't even find our ad spots. Here we go. It's the Lost Pizza Company of Benton. They're a huge sponsor of Natural State Sports and this week's Natural State Sports Game of the Week. Get over and see Chuck and his friendly staff for the best pizza in Saline County. They make each pizza with pride using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So head over to 510 Highway 5 in Benton and get lost at Lost Pizza.
Hey.
How many times did you go there for lunch this week?
Twice.
Did you go there? Jersey Mike's more. Did you try the hot chick?
I tried the hot chick yesterday.
Pretty hot chick.
The hot chick was awesome. We always do Catfish Fridays over at Riverside Grocery. So we go down there, but Lost Pizza for sure. That's definitely a staple of the lunch crew where I go.
So Malvern back on the field, and now Jacoby Hart is in at running back, at quarterback. We'll see if he's going to take this direct snap. Ashdown runs their punt returner off, and they are going to go for this. Hart's got room to the right side, and he's got the first down.
He's got it.
A great play call there by Coach Plumley as they get this first down up over the 35 and 38.
Trash talk there, too.
I think we're going to see a lot of that.
Do they go up top here?
Well, that's the first time they've run the ball the entire day, so we'll see if they stick to that. And they're going to go empty again. Simmons in the backfield.
They're going up top.
Now you got trips to the left.
You got a mismatch on top of the field.
And you're going to move Martin in motion here as Martin comes down to my side. So Simmons, he's got a guy wide open, and he's got him. That's going to be Bud Johnson. Johnson off to the races inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was about as wide open as you can get.
That was a very well-designed play.
He looked like Hudson Henry standing in the end zone last week.
You could have picked two of those, or Davion on the other touchdown.
I was thinking about that. Those two are a little more similar sized.
So Malvern hurries back to the line of scrimmage here. Now they'll look over here to the sideline to get their play call.
Now we're going to have fun getting these numbers.
Yeah.
No, come back this way.
So they're going to rotate sides. You'll have trips to the right side here. That's going to be Bud Johnson, Martin, and Dante Reed on our right side.
It's a strong arm quarterback to get down here to 9 for sure.
And Simmons now, and then we've got to stop the play here. And another timeout for Malvern.
Wow.
Coach did not like something that he saw. Now he's having a conversation with the official. I don't think he liked what the official had to say either. So
I'll tell you another thing.
So while we got another timeout here, I'll remind you of our other sponsors. Go visit our good friends at Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook. Wes and his wife Vanessa have a passion for the outdoors and using it to help tell their story of Wes's renewed passion to return to tournament fishing after a 13-year absence. Don't miss our series following Wes's story and head over to Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook and give them a like. Be sure to check out their great merchandise as well. Had a pretty good conversation with Wes yesterday, actually.
I'm telling you, man, you need to set up on the back of his boat with a couple crickets and some corks and see how many brim we can drag in off the back while he's bass fishing.
So he spent the day out at Ouachita Graffin today.
Oh,
so he was going to do the MLF tour, but he has now decided to do the BASS tour.
Oh,
and,
really?
We're going to have a lot of fun this
yes,
this
you
spring.
are.
So it's the lower levels of the BASS, but he's got an opportunity
Bass
to
Masters
get a call to that classic. So that's what he's hoping for.
There's a lot of money in that thing for
Yeah.
sure.
So Malvern,
Contingency stuff too, but
Simmons, he's going to run. This was run all the way, and Ashdown was ready for it. Simmons went
not
to
a
the
good
left.
choice.
And nothing there, and so maybe a yard before he's pulled
The
down.
only thing there was Panthers.
Yes, that is true. The Leopard had no choice, had no chance on that one. So as Malvern looks here to the sideline, they're going to get the play call. You know, Malvern kind of a little muddle huddle there. They don't really do much, so we'll see now. Simmons is alone in the backfield, trips to the right. And Simmons wants to go right, looking right. He's going to throw outside and a nice kind of falling down catch there.
20-yard line.
And that is
Bud Johnson
on the catch at the 20. So you're going to have a third down and about 2 now for Malvern. As they'll go 4 wide again this time, too, to both sides. Martin to the left. I can't see who that is all the way out. Got Bud Johnson in the slot on the right. And Ashdown jumps off sides and give Malvern a free first down.
That is not a good thing this far deep in And might as well go ahead and say they're in the red zone now.
They are. Sure. They have found their way into the Lost Pizza red zone. So that'll be a Malvern Leopard first down.
You guys got a pretty strong arm.
Yes, he does.
He made that throw from the opposite hash, or relatively close, and just fired it over here to the sideline.
Simmons will likely be a Division I prospect before his career is all said and done. This Malvern team's got a lot of young talent. Both of these teams really do.
Looks like he's a relatively tall kid. I don't have any.
6'1", I believe.
He's only
Simmons. He's going for the fade, and again, a receiver over the wrong shoulder, and I cannot tell. I think that was Martin on the throw.
It's twice it happened. That's
yeah,
Martin.
Twice Martin has looked over the wrong shoulder. Got to get over that outside shoulder on that fade.
I wonder if he's not as comfortable looking over his left shoulder.
It's got to be something.
Because, I mean, that's both times that he's thrown the ball, and he's gone outside shoulder like you should on the fade, and he's looked inside over his right.
So 4 wide again, empty set. That is Malachi Asher, kind of the up back there as Malvern looks. Now Simmons, he's going to take off right up the middle, makes one man miss. Big hit there at about the 6. And I cannot see numbers from this far away on the defensive side, but taken down at about the 6-yard line. And apologize for our seams in the way there in the glass, but about the best we can do from our broadcast location.
I got nothing.
Well, you got to have something. We're going to change your name.
Well, you know, sometimes I might just have to go to the sideline.
Uh-huh.
So
Simmons again alone. They got 2 receivers to the left, a big formation this time. And I'm sorry, that's not Simmons in the backfield. That is going to be Jacoby Hart taking the direct snap out of the Wildcat. He breaks one tackle inside the 5 down to the 3-2.
He's close.
He's going to be short about 2, but he's got the first down. It's going to be first and goal from the 2-yard line for Malvern.
Go, Steve. You beat the announcer.
So, again, they'll make a big shift here, and we'll see if they do keep Hart in there. Looks like he's going to stay in the Wildcat.
Simmons on the field?
I do not see Simmons on the field.
A rather odd formation.
Hart looks like power. They want to go right this time. A lot of beef to the right. That's exactly where they go. Hart outside speed, and big collision at the goal line. And they're going to stop him at the 1, just inside the 1. Well, that's a lot of speed for Hart getting around that corner. What a hit. My goodness gracious.
Delivered by the offense.
Lost a helmet and everything. That's 15 for Ashdown that took that hit. That's going to be Cole Spiner. I'm saying that wrong. You'll go ahead and fix that in the comments for me. So Hart again in the Wildcat formation.
Does he go straight forward?
And Hart to the right again behind that. And it makes a nice move up over the top, and he's in for a Malvern touchdown.
Touchdown, Leopards.
So Jacoby Hart draws first blood here as the Leopards get the touchdown, and we'll await the extra point here for Malvern to make it 7-0.
That kid definitely gets side to side quickly.
He's got, he looks way quicker than just about anybody else on that field. So this
something about being number 21.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And got a fake, and what a hit on the. Oh my goodness gracious, what a hit.
It was a botch snap.
It was a bad snap, and then I tried to make a play, and oh my goodness, he got walloped.
I kind of got stuck on my words. They know what to say, but hey, look.
Something's happening over there. So
brain not working.
It happens, man. You know, it's funny. Before I did this, I would sit at home and listen to these games or listen to sports talk radio, and I'd get so aggravated. It's a different animal when you're up here doing it yourself.
I still get aggravated.
And you got to come up with words. Well, yeah. Trying to come up with words all the time. It's a
words. What are those?
Words are hard, man.
Come on now. What'd you say?
Words are hard.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna hobble around all over the field.
Yeah, you could be our new sideline reporter, Andy. That'd be awesome.
Sit down here in the reclined out end zone seat. I can't really see much from here, But the view is all right.
Hey, maybe we get somebody sponsored.
On a field goal.
Somebody sponsor a go-kart or something for you. So a little pop kick as they're going to try to keep this away from Jacoby Williams. And they succeed as the up man takes it across the 39. And that's the 40-yard lines where Ashdown will start. So,
is it worth giving up that much field position over?
I mean, what, that or a touchdown?
Well, I mean, he's only got 2 on the year.
Only 2.
I mean, come on. What's another one?
What do they kick to him? 3 times? I mean,
I don't know.
They kicked
Maybe
to him.
kicked to him twice.
They get right, exactly. They stopped kicking
to him. Don't kick to that man. Keep it away from 21.
Well, you asked before if we thought they'd kick to him, and you were right. They're not going to kick to him. That's probably why they didn't punt earlier either.
Devin Hester playing in the backfield.
So now Kilbach, he wants to throw, and he does throw quickly.
That zip on that ball.
Caught by
an Ashdown player.
I cannot see.
I can't see anything with that gold on white.
There's a lot of the 2.
I'm
being told that's number 2, Jackson Jester, on that catch. So a gain of about 4 brings up a 2nd and 6 for Ashdown.
Still have not seen him go to Easter yet. I'm kind of surprised at that.
And so as Ashdown, well, that was their first throw of the game anyway.
Yeah.
So now they're going to go with that little misdirection play again to the right side. And he's got room again across midfield inside the 50 to the 47-yard lines.
They've had a lot of luck with that.
That play has worked extremely well for them so far tonight.
To both sides of the ball now, or both sides of the field.
Goffin again on the carry.
That guy runs with a lot of steam behind him. Every time he's had the ball, he's delivered a lick to somebody.
Yeah. So Kilback and McElroy. This will go to McElroy. McElroy's got a nice seam to the left side, cuts inside, a nice tackle.
Very nice tackle.
That is
21.
Hart on the defensive side.
He's all over the place.
So a lot of rotating here. The offensive line for Ashdown as they pull out a big for a small, so I would expect maybe to see the ball get in the air here for Ashdown this time. So a little
big
smaller.
Man on the end of the line there.
You got Easter on the right side of the line, little man beside him. So Kilbuck takes the snap. He fakes to McElroy and throwing. He's got Easter. Easter cannot shake free of that tackle. He's going to be taken down. But that's going to be enough for the first down at the 35-yard line for Ashdown.
Ross with the tackle.
Who'd you say, Ross?
Dalen Ross.
So Dalen Ross on the tackle for Malvern.
Yeah, it's Dalen.
So Ashdown coming back again. They're going to go with this smaller set. Kilbach, he'll take the snap. This one will go to McElroy. Got some blockers in front of him and a lot of room up the middle of the field. Across the 20, down to the 16, still on his feet into the 15-yard line.
That kid's got some balance.
Man, that kid.
He's hopping around on his left foot. I think he hopped for about 3 yards before he went down.
A lot of fun to watch running the ball right there for McElroy. Another big gain for McElroy.
That'll bring his average back up.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt him too bad.
He had a couple of them where he just got snuffed. And it was about at this point on the field, though.
So Kilbuck and McElroy again in the backfield.
Sneaking 7
Kilbuck
out.
going to give it to McElroy on the same little play to the right side. And nice job by the Malvern defense, but McElroy's still on his feet. But gets about a yard out of that as Malvern held him up. But, boy, that kid is hard to tackle.
You think that kid's might be slathered in Vaseline or something?
Lathered in something. That'll be
shut that guy right off.
That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. After one quarter here from Claude Manfield to Malvern. Malvern leads 6-0.
Well, maybe he has a decent attitude right now. I just... Got it. Oh!
That was beautiful video running, I tell you. Don't miss our newest outdoor series at NSS Media as we follow local angler Wes Roberts as he returns to the sport of tournament fishing after a 13-year absence with a newfound passion. Follow Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook and get your Heart of Grace gear now and look for new episodes coming in November. It's football season, and the only place to catch high school, college, and NFL games live is the Lost Pizza Company in Benton. Voted best pizza in Saline County, and boy, do they have choices. My new personal favorite is the Lucille, layered with grilled chicken, bacon, roasted garlic, and fresh tomatoes with a ranch drizzle. Even the individual size is sure to fill you up. For you meat lovers, grab the Otis. One of those pizzas, a cold drink, and football on one of their mini TVs. What could be better? Well, I'm glad you asked. All right, we are back as Ashdown gets set here, and Kilbach takes the handoff, or gives the handoff to McElroy. McElroy inside the 15.
Danced around for 1 or 2 there.
Maybe 2 yards.
Wasn't real far.
No, so that's going to bring up a second down.
Back down around the far side of the field where it's hard to see everything.
I'm looking through seams in glass. It's not exactly easy.
You're not set up on the 50-yard line. You're set up about the 35.
Yep. I'm sitting right on that 35. So Kilbach again
I'm
in
on the
shotgun.
34. Almost jumped off sides
And
there.
I tell you, that was just about a false start. They give this to McElroy. McElroy's going to have to break a tackle, and he can't.
He did not succeed.
Malvern just swarming to the football right now. And I think the coaches saw the same thing we did. I'm not sure how they didn't call a false start on that end. I thought he moved for sure.
Yeah.
So now the score, okay, it is 4th down. I'm sorry. So 4th down. So 4th and about 7 here.
I have the little message over there, dig in, D.
Like that. That's got to be their next upgrade is going to be that scoreboard.
It's a little bit older than what the rest of this looks like.
I think the turf is actually next, he was saying. So, all right, so Ashdown, 4th down, and we'll see if this Malvern bend don't break deep. Well, we're going to get a timeout. So Ashdown wants to talk about this one.
You're going to run that guy
Nope, that
all
was
the way to the
yeah,
opposite
Ashdown
side of the field. Made him run all the way back. He's going to be tired by the time he goes down the field, Coach. You can't go to him.
You won't be able to go for it on 4th down now.
He's breathing hard.
So I got to believe, if I'm Ashdown right now, I'm probably looking for Easter here. Give me a fade. Give me something. As Ashdown does not want to get stuffed again. The last time they got down in the Lost Pizza red zone, Malvern
did not succeed.
Stood them up. No pizza for them this week.
Nope.
Malvern.
Might get a kid's pizza.
Say Malvern may be earning a visit from Chuck, though. Maybe he can bring some pizza down for some defensive stops here in the red zone. So Ashdown comes back out on the field, and we'll see what they decide to do here as they will line up with McElroy and Kilbach in the backfield.
4th and 7.
So Kilbach, he's going to.
I think they might run that little misdirection play they've run several times for some pretty good yardage.
And they will fake the handoff, and he is looking over the middle. He's got Easter, who the ball's knocked away at the last second. What a great play by Malvern, and they did exactly what we said. We thought they'd try to go to him, and they didn't. He had him wide open.
To get up.
Just a great play to knock that ball away.
Took a pretty good pop spinning around like that.
You know, I tell you what.
Coming off the field.
He is slow coming off, but when he got hit over here in front of us, he looked like he got a little dinged up in the ankle maybe, and now that's exactly what it is, ankle
he's hobbled on the sideline right
something
now.
As he hops off the field over there. But once again, Malvern, bend don't break, and they hold him.
Yeah, he's over there in a little bit of pain, it looks like, Steve.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Coach with him.
Does seem to be kind of walking it off just fine. But now Malvern will come out.
That's tough going down there twice, getting that far, and coming away with absolutely nothing.
Yeah. That's that bend don't break, man. That's and Malvern doing well with it so far.
You're not going to get a lot of kickers that are really solid either.
Not at this level.
No.
So Simmons alone. He will go with a little bubble screen. Looked like he was held. Somehow he got out of that. And a gain of about maybe 10.
How did they not tackle him?
I don't know. I thought he was held right off the screen.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was like ball there, tackle on the ground.
He's going to get all the way out to
Squirted right out of that one.
20-yard line. I mean, what, a 2 yard shy of a first down. So 2nd and 2.
Better than a 4-yard loss is what it looked like
No
it was going to
kidding.
be. I don't know about 4. I'm already questioning myself. Here I go.
Don't question yourself.
No.
Act like you know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
4 yards. That was it. 4 yards.
So Simmons in the backfield alone again. Looks to his right. Now he's going to take off. Makes a man move. What a move. If he could get one block over here from Bud Johnson, and he won. And now he's just going to be. Look at Simmons takes a hit, looks over top of the Ashdown player, and going to walk right back. And
stood up, knocked him down like a couple of bowling pins, and kind of looked at him like, "Hey,
Coach was
still standing here."
I tell you, Coach, I think was not happy with Bud Johnson. No, I'm not sure. Maybe that's what it was.
Terrible blocking effort, that was for sure.
Yeah, if Johnson just turns around and finds a man, he at least breaks that for maybe 2 or 3 extra yards.
Blocked about like Deion Sanders tackled right there.
But they get the first down.
Yep. It's immediately.
Oh, man. So first down for Malvern. No.
All right, then.
And so,
I don't want the contact. Just throw me the ball deep.
So quick screen here.
Asher.
That is Malachi
Asher.
Asher, thank you. I'm going to just leave the names to you over here.
It just stuck in my head.
You do a lot better remember them than me.
Number to name is boop, boop, done. Hadn't gone to Reed too much in this to be their leading receiver on the year.
Yeah, he's only touched the ball once so far.
Reed and Martin up on the top side. You got Johnson and I don't know who the other one is on the inside.
I can't see on the
Is that a
inside
6?
there. So Simmons ready in the shotgun. They're back out here on their coverage.
Oh,
Simmons looking
Lord,
right. He's got a man with a step.
wide open.
And has to stop and hold on to it. But a great catch, and that's Reed. You were just calling
how about
for him.
that?
There he is. As they find Reed on the deep ball.
Long throw from the hash, too.
Across midfield, and they're into Ashdown territory at the 47-yard line.
You know what I'd do here?
Same thing they just did.
I'd go to Bud Johnson on a streak here.
Right in the slant. Or right in the slot.
Right in the slot. On a go. Let's see what happens.
Well, let's see.
9 is the other receiver on the field. It's Chase McAllister. They definitely got a lot of young talent. They're showing.
Trips to the left this time. Now they'll move Martin back to the right side. Man-to-man coverage is they follow. Now Simmons had a big blitz, but Simmons makes a man miss, and he's inside the 30, 25, 20. Big hit as he's taken down at the 17-yard line.
You know what the bad thing was? Is my guy Bud Johnson was wide open on that go. He made one move and was down here. I was like, never mind, you're running it for that far.
Quick is Cedric Simmons.
He is, that's elite.
That's a dynamic skill set this kid's got.
He can fire it too.
Yes.
That's for sure.
This kid's just a sophomore. So Simmons again alone in the backfield. Asher in front of him.
Made that look easy.
They did. Simmons, he's going to drop, looking to his right, wants the screen. It's not there, so now he goes to the back of the end zone. Oh, an ill-advised throw that time by Simmons, and threw that into double coverage. He should have stuck with the screen. It was wide open to
yeah, I think he got a little impatient there on what happened.
He had Reed just standing there. May have just been a 2 or 3 yard gain. He wanted 6 in it.
Yeah, Relaford coming on.
We haven't seen much of Relaford tonight.
He's on the field
Bud
now.
Johnson comes off, Relaford in.
Looks like he's got a left foot taped up pretty good.
Got that taped up.
Might have a little injury or something. Who knows? But he's in the backfield now, so we'll see what happens.
So the first time in a while, Simmons going to have somebody join him back there in the backfield. So Relaford to his left.
Still got Asher up front as the up back too.
Simmons, he'll look for Relaford. He's got a train of blockers in front of him, but he goes right into the guy unblocked. That is number 24 with the slam. Woo, what a tackle. That's Derek Parks in there. Oh, and Relaford's slow to get up as Parks is going to get flagged for that.
He bounced off that turf pretty hard right then.
And Relaford will come off. You're going to get a personal foul penalty, I do believe, on Ashdown for that tackle.
He's on the 15. They're going to tack on about another half the distance to the goal here.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Let's see what this is.
Are you picking it up? Okay. Come on, Whitehead.
Now here we go. Be a personal foul on Ashdown for that tackle. That's going to half the distance to the goal. So that'll take the ball down to the 7-yard line.
7.5.
And that'll make it 1st and goal with the automatic first down. So now Malvern's got power guys here as they go to the Wildcat.
Jacoby Hart in the backfield again.
Yeah, Hart back in it at the Wildcat quarterback.
And Simmons over here on the sideline.
That should be an automatic first down. I'm not
It's
sure.
automatic first down.
They're
That's
measuring,
touchdown.
looking at it like it's not.
No, it's auto first. But he's inside of the 10-yard line, so you have first down on a personal foul. Yeah, they're a little late.
So 1st and goal for Malvern.
Don't question it, Will.
Got a big block to the left side, but it does not hold. Whoa, and the ball's out. I think Ashdown recovered it. Oh, and the officials are going to call him down. And I got the benefit of seeing this again, and I'm not sure. Even from that angle, I can't tell.
You need a bigger screen.
I do need a bigger screen in front of me.
Will's is brighter. But I'm the only one here without a computer, folks.
So big tackle there. Yeah. So Hart, let's see if they stick with that. They will not. Simmons is back in at quarterback here. So They think they've snuffed that play out. So Simmons.
They struggled to get in the end zone with that last one like that, too.
So now Simmons, he'll look to his right side. He wants the fade route, back corner of the end zone, and he's there, and it is. Touchdown, Malvern. What a beautiful throw and catch.
Boy.
That's going to be, that's 7. That's Dante Reed with the touchdown catch. That's an absolutely phenomenal throw and catch. Put that ball in a perfect location. What a play.
I think we got somebody.
I didn't see him anywhere catching that.
That was a great throw.
He was
Great
throwing
catch.
it under, and he went and got it. Somebody's going to make their name heard for the player of the game pretty early here, it looks like.
Malvern Leopard touchdown there, and now they're going to
get some push-ups.
Swap this out, and they're going to go for 2. They're going to have to hurry. 15 seconds left on the play clock here. Trying to figure out their personnel as they keep running guys off the field. Now they're going to get a penalty for a substitution. Well, that'll back them up 5, and we'll see if they stick to
Go for it anyway.
Might as well.
Coach on the sideline is not too happy about that. Not the head coach.
So we'll see what the decision is now. You got your personnel out there now, so you might as well go ahead and run with it. 12-0. Malvern leads. 8:25 to go here in the half. And Malvern looking to make this a 14-0 game with the 2-point conversion. So Simmons all alone in the backfield again. This has been their formation. Martin's going to go in motion. And Simmons going to roll to the left. Looking back corner. Got his man, Bud Johnson. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good.
With 19 feet down.
Yeah. No issues getting that one in. And that makes it 14-0. And, well, hang on. We got laundry on the field again.
No. He'll get OPI.
Not from there. That's got to be a hold or a procedure penalty, a formation penalty or something where that flag's at.
Holding.
Maybe offsides. It looks like Malvern's keeping the offense out there. And he's talking to Ashdown, so this is going to be against Malvern.
Pick it up. Walk back again.
And it'll be a
Oh, really?
unsportsmanlike? Oh, a chop block.
Chop
okay,
block.
missed that. So chop block is the call. I don't even know if he knew how to make that call, or maybe his arms don't bend that way, but I'm not sure what that was. Looked like he was flappy birding it out there or something. I don't know.
Do the whirly bird. There you
So
go. He
now-
got it in.
Back up all the way to the 22-yard line. So 2-point conversion from the 22. How about that?
Oh. Dante Reed.
So Simmons looking. He's just going to throw the feed, looking for Bud Johnson again. And Bud, did he make
come
that
down
catch?
with it?
No, he didn't. The ball was
No.
underneath. Boy, that would have been an amazing catch if he'd have come down with it.
It's close.
Couldn't quite come down with that one.
He put it right on
He
him.
did. That was a great throw. Couldn't do it any better
The
than
only
that.
person who's going to catch it was his receiver.
So 8:25 remaining. We'll try this again remaining in the first half, and it's 12-0. Malvern leads the Ashdown Panthers. So we'll see. You think they're going to kick to him this time?
Yeah, you got to, because we hadn't seen his name called at all.
Give us the show at least one time. I want to see the show once. But, boy, you talk about a momentum turner. If they could figure that. Sneak him up into that up back position right now.
That's what I
they
did.
did. No, that's not him. Never mind. He's still back over there standing at the 13-yard line.
Judging from what I've seen on the field, McElroy back there would be pretty impressive too.
Yeah, no doubt. Even Goffin's got some speed over there. I wouldn't.
And he's got some power behind it.
So let's see what Malvern decides to do here on the Lost Pizza kickoff.
Press box starting to shake. Somebody's getting loud down there.
Loud underneath us for sure. And now he will kick this one up and
short
deep, and the up man's going to make this return. Actually, that is
41.
Williams, as he did find his spot there. Williams going to try to get to the corner.
good
Nice
tackle.
open field tackle at the 30. But, boy, a great job as they kind of hid
was
Williams
making
in that
a
up back spot, and he just about got that corner.
And 34 was the tackle. Braylon Watson.
Nice tackle by Braylon Watson in the open field there. So starting from the 30 now will be Ashdown. Trailing 12-0.
Looked like Williams was trying to get loose on that one, didn't it?
So Malvern, remember, they've just been stomping people the last 2 weeks, and they haven't slowed down so far in the first half of this one. 8:19 to go. Kilbach in the backfield, motion man. I think that's going to be Goffin in motion. They'll go power with Kilbach to the left. He is stuffed, just stuffed at the 19-yard
Still
line.
made forward progress.
Falls forward across the 30, just across the 30-yard line. And so they'll give him maybe a yard. That's a very generous
Nothing. They gave him a football.
Yeah, we'll call that still second down
Call
and
that
10.
0.
9 3/4.
9 2/3 of a football.
And so Kilbuck again ready for the snap. He'll hand this to McElroy. McElroy's got a little seam to the left. Oh, it closed quickly. What a hit right there. I need a number. I can't tell. I cannot see those numbers.
Welcome to Malvern. Welcome to Malvern.
I can.
Hey, he got the ball more than the last guy. He went a whole yard there. 3rd and 8. How you call that? More like 3rd and 9.
So third down. I'd give that 8. That's probably nothing there.
Okay.
They need the 40. They're 8 yards away. So 3rd and 8. Ashdown trying to find some offense here. They've struggled so far here early on. There's a snap. Looking left side. He's got a man in the slant. A big hit from the safety, but he stays on his feet.
Hardly.
That is 6. That's going to be
Blake something.
Yeah.
Blake Ritter.
Yeah, Blake Ritter on the catch.
I said McAllister. I got 2 people mixed up. I'm sorry.
You just want some sweet tea.
Yeah. No lemon.
So first down for Ashdown on the throw to Ritter. So this time they'll hand this ball off. McElroy right side, and boy, Malvern was ready for that one. And I think it's
they've kind of figured that one out.
Yeah, I think it's about time that Kilbuck keeps one of those.
Got somebody hurt here.
And Malvern's got a guy slow.
He got spun down pretty hard from what it looked like there.
Try to get a number for you here.
I can't read that shoulder pad.
And he's pointing maybe to the right leg area. Yeah, shin, ankle. So trying to get a number here.
Single digit. It's an 8, a 6, a 9, 7.
That's 8. That's going to be Bud Johnson, I believe, who was on the big hit just a moment ago, and that is Bud Johnson slow to come off the field.
Yeah. They're going to need him. He's going to definitely have to nix that problem. Hopefully it's just a little stinger, and he looks like he's going to be all right.
Get him over here and tape that up. We'll be okay.
He's hurting a little bit. You can see it on his face from here, but he's moving a little more pop on it.
So Johnson going to come over here and sit down for a minute. And surely the trainer.
Man, that stings.
The trainer ain't even going to talk to him right now. He's going to sit here and think about it.
Coach,
so
just leave me alone. I'll be all right. We're not even bothering you, bud.
Ashdown getting ready to.
Kid's got a lot of hair.
He does have a lot of hair.
Might have the best hair on the team.
So offsides by Malvern here. So move the ball 5 yards. And so second down and 5. So Kilbuck and McElroy in the backfield again. Two wide receivers to the right for Ashdown. Motion man is Goffin. And McElroy takes the handoff right up the middle. And he's going to get 4. He's going to be a yard shy here. It'll be 3rd and a yard. So they obviously don't believe in the wristbands here in Ashdown. Kilbuck goes to the sidelines every time for the play call, as you said earlier.
Yeah, when there's step meters on, he'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
How many miles you on? 9?
That was
Where'd
just
you
go
go? Just go back and forth with the coach.
Kilbuck ready for the snap. He'll go power this time, and boy, Malvern was ready for it. Right in the middle, and Malvern was ready for that one. Let's see if that forward progress is going to be enough. It's going to be just short, I think.
Defensive tackle just bailed off his horse and bulldogged the quarterback to the ground.
Well, he needed the 44. That sure looks, or 46, and that sure looks like the 46.
Looks like the front side of the 46.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not going to take a look at this. You got to measure this. I don't know how you don't. And they're just going to give him the first down.
Say it's there.
Well, they needed the 46, and the ball's clearly across the 46. So that will be enough for an Ashdown first down as they get into Malvern territory.
Kilbuck with his normal trot back to the huddle. It's weird seeing a team huddle up now after watching as much as we have and called a few games here lately. This is the first team we've seen huddle up.
Both of them are huddling. So Kilbuck this time they'll go with that misdirection play to Goffin again. Goffin trying to get the corner. And Malvern had a guy run right past him, and Goffin just kept going inside. He's got a first down inside the 35.
He just took a lick on that far sideline.
And Malvern looks like they got a guy down who has not gotten up.
Well, 2 of them from Malvern popped.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was about to be a big hit, and then I think you said this is a tough injury here, and he will slowly work himself up and not happy about it as he'll have to come off the field. That's 40. Is it 46, I believe?
Small kid. Brennan
West, if it is
46.
46. It's 40-something.
We haven't called East and West name much tonight.
We haven't yet.
I was looking forward to calling 23.
42. So that was actually number 42, Isaiah Beard, who's coming off the field. He looks just fine as he comes off the field quickly. Looking down at Bud Johnson right now, they are taping that ankle up real good, so he should be ready to come back as well. And so they'll hand this one off to McElroy. McElroy makes a couple of guys miss. What a move in the middle of the field. Wow. Just about broke free from that one inside the 30 to the 28
McElroy just stops on a dime and left him 9 cents change.
Yeah, he did. Malik Rowland, I believe, on the tackle. I think that was the name I just heard. I'm trying to eavesdrop on the booth next to us there with the PA announcer to get some names every once in a while. He got a spotter over there. So McElroy again going to take the handoff, and he's dragging a Malvern player, moves inside. He's got the first down inside the 20, down to maybe the 16-yard line. Make it the 17, looks like where they're going to spot this one.
Last couple times they've gotten down here, they kind of sputtered out. It seems like they can get pay dirt here once they're in the red zone again here.
Yeah, the Lost Pizza red zone has not been nice to them so far.
Get sick of watching the quarterback running back and forth to the coach.
Which is interesting when you think about their running team. They've ran the ball quite a bit, and they've not been able to find success once they've gotten to this point.
I think with that much tight end, you want to throw the ball.
And they tried that, had that option before. So we'll see if they try to find Easter this time. Tough snap. McElroy gets it outside, and Malvern was ready for that one.
A slew of leopards.
Maybe 2 yards on this one to the 10. I'm sorry, to the 15-yard line. I'm a yard line off.
It happens.
Well, again,
you're allowed to make a mistake.
We are quite a ways away from the play, it feels like, right now. So Ashdown huddling up here, 2nd down and 8 from the 15-yard line.
I can't help to think with that much of a target at tight end that you wouldn't go to him more often or try to. I mean, he's huge. He's 6'5", 6'6". He's a matchup nightmare for anybody if they can just throw it to him. Throw it up.
They're going to give it to McElroy again to the right side. McElroy making guys miss. McElroy running through guys. Touchdown, Ashdown. That was a great run by McElroy right there.
Refused to be brought down.
He should have been brought down 3 or 4 times on that play. That was a great run by McElroy. So big-time drive there for the Ashdown Panthers to get on the board. And just like that, with 3:06 to go here in the first half, Malvern leads 12-6 as we wait the extra point.
Somebody's going to kick it.
Boy, those all those penalties on that 2-point conversion could come back to haunt them before this game's over.
Well, you got the ball. You got 3 minutes and 6 seconds. You're going to give the ball to Malvern, and they're going to get it back at halftime.
Yeah, a touchdown here would be huge.
They get a touchdown in the next 3 minutes.
That extra point is up, and it is way wide. It did go through. Huh? That ball floated its way through somehow. I'm not sure.
How?
But that kick is good. And it did just squeeze through the left side of that upright.
I saw it get up, and I was like, yeah, he's missing that by 4 feet. Maybe it's a strong wind that we can't tell about that.
Something pushed it back, it seemed like.
The flag is completely limp right now, so there's no wind out here at all.
So 12-7, 3:06 left in the first half here from Malvern. Malvern Leopards lead this one. As we await the Lost Pizza kickoff, I'll remind you of our sponsor, Lost Pizza Company of Benton. They're huge sponsors of Natural State Sports and this week's Natural State Sports Game of the Week. Get over and see Chuck and his friendly staff for the best pizza in Saline County. They make each pizza with pride using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So head over to 510 Highway 5 in Benton and get lost at Lost Pizza.
Have you had their barbecued nachos?
Yes.
I tried that earlier in the week.
That doesn't sound like it's on your diet, sir. Whoa, look at this. They're going to trick a little quick onside, and it is recovered. Nice, tricky try there by Ashdown, but it did not work.
Onside attempt like that.
Malvern was ready for that.
You had Malachi Asher, I think, picked that up.
Asher, yep, good eye there. I think Malachi also got some of them little black beads in his face because he is pulling stuff out of his eyeballs right now.
And the rubber that's laid down in the turf is relatively neat.
Yeah, but it's probably coming up quite a bit, this 10-year-old turf, although it doesn't look 10 years old. You got a few spots that are starting to wear in the back of the end zones, but other than that, it looks really good.
It's hard to believe how easy that stuff is to go down, but the price of it is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It'd be $1 million in turf that goes on the field. It's insane.
So Simmons is alone in the backfield again. 4 wide receivers. He'll move Bud Johnson, who's back out there with that taped ankle, he'll move to his right. Screen pass. Asher makes the catch. Trying to make a guy miss. Can't get away from him, and he'll be taken down at the 49. Asher, a little extra shove there as he lost his shoe after he got tackled.
Tighter, Bud.
And he will come off the field for a moment. And that'll bring Jacoby Hart back into the game.
Telling you. There you go back up top.
This is a good time for it. A little play action here or something. 2nd down and 8. You got an opportunity.
If they get a first down here, I wouldn't be surprised to see the very next play.
You got an option right here. Look at your right side. You got no safety over the top. And they will go quick to Bud Johnson, who makes the catch. It's a nice spin move down to the 40, 39-yard line.
There's your first down.
And that'll be a first down.
Now, Dante Reed time. You got Reed and Johnson on the same side of the ball, too. Well, not now.
So Simmons again in the backfield. They're looking to change the play here at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of confusion on the line here.
Asher goes to the right side. Now motion is Martin, and Malvern jumps. And that'll back him up 5 yards.
Jeremy Beck with the false start there. Coach is not going to be happy with that one.
No, he's not. Under 2 minutes now. I think we're down to a minute 58 to go here in the first half. And just like that, you're going to see him come right out the game. His big number 68 is going to replace him.
Leonard Leach, not Leopard Leach, I'm sorry.
Hey, Leopard Leach works.
Leonard the Leopard Leach. Oh, Triple L.
Some of y'all are correcting me on some names in the comments. I do apologize if I get them wrong. It's we're trying our best with no spotter to pick up numbers right now. So Simmons, as he looks to his right side, they had a streak tonight, and now he does. What a throw! He just flicks that ball up there, and it is tipped away inside the 10. As Simmons had some pressure.
Long side of the field, and he just threw it up there like it's nothing.
He just flicked it up there. That was a great throw.
It was there, too.
Yeah. And just like that, we'll see another change on the offensive line. His coach was not happy about that effort from his right guard.
Leonard Leach back out. You blew it, kid. Good try.
Leach comes off. And Simmons now here with 2nd and 15. 4 wide receivers.
Press coverage.
And now they want to go with this little screen pass, and he's going to have to get away, and he won't. So that press coverage made the difference there.
That's Williams on the tackle.
Dante Reed on the catch. A great tackle by Jacoby Williams.
It might be why you're not seeing Dante Reed catch the ball as much, too.
He's definitely got him covered up. So we're getting close to a minute. 1:08 to go here in the first half. Malvern got to make a decision here. You're probably going to try to slow things down a little bit here. Get half of this at least and give yourself an opportunity at a more manageable 4th down. So Simmons 3 wide to his right this time. That's where he's looking. And now he's going to have to take off as the pocket collapses. He's got room to his left side. Across the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the official takes a big hit. And that should be enough, and it is enough for a Malvern Leopard first down.
The kid's got some wheels.
Oh, and Simmons is stumbling and bumbling back out onto the field. I'm not sure what happened right there.
Kid's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does. He's very quick and very elusive. That play, the pocket collapsed, and he made a couple of moves and was able to get outside and pick up, 16 yards there for the first down.
Yeah. Now you got time to deal with something.
Yeah, 44.8 seconds to go now here in the first half.
We've only got one timeout left. Go up top.
Simmons looking. He wants to go up top to the right. Going deep, but he overthrows his man. Almost intercepted.
Ooh,
that was close.
D-back is mad at himself here.
He was looking for Bud Johnson, was the intended receiver on what was a little bit of a
out and up. Got confused, it looked like almost like a wheel route the way he ran out there.
Yeah, it was a really wide route. And Simmons kind of put that way too far inside. Got to put that ball towards that pylon if you want that ball caught by your team, not the other.
He got about giving that one up. A little polishing to do, but I mean, his accuracy down the field is really good from what I've seen for the most part, and he's a sophomore.
Definitely one of the strongest arm quarterbacks we've had the pleasure of seeing so far this year. Acepo was really good for Jonesboro last week.
Acepo's a big kid, though.
This is impressive right here. So
Acepo don't have these wheels.
So Simmons, quick little bubble screen, and Martin dropped it.
Running before the ball is caught.
That's a tough one there.
Let's stop the clock.
That'll stop the clock. Third and 10. 35 seconds to go in the first half. Really, the downs don't matter so much here as much as time does, as Malvern would love to put 6 on the board here and then get the ball after the half. Ashdown definitely wants to not let that happen. So Simmons now 2 wide to his right, 2 to his left. Johnson in motion to the right. Simmons rolls to his right. He's trying to find an open man, but nobody is open. And he is going to be hit inside the 39 and taken out of bounds about there. That looks like that's going to be about a 1-yard loss on the play.
Kid doesn't shy away from contact either.
No, not at all.
They'll pick that up here in the next year or so. So, hey,
he may be able to get away with that in 4A. Yeah, and he may be able to get away with that in 4A ball. But
you want to take it up to 7A ball or some college ball, it's going to cost you.
You're going to have to learn to get down or get out of the way on those. So 28 seconds left here in the first half. Malvern's going to use their last timeout to talk about this, as it's going to be 4th down and 11. So as we've got a moment here, let me remind you, go visit our good friends at Heart of Grace Outdoors. Wes and his wife Vanessa have a passion for the outdoors and using it to help tell their story of Wes's renewed passion to return to tournament fishing after a 13-year absence. Don't miss our series following Wes's story. Head over to Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook and give them a like. And be sure to check out their great merchandise as well. All right, Andy, what are you calling here? 4th and 11, 28 seconds.
I'm calling number 3's number. Both times they've got in a little bit of a bind with him and he gets flushed out of the backfield. He makes something happen.
You know, so far we've really only seen him once on what it was a design run. They had but other than that,
big pickup too, though.
It's been all just his athletic ability getting outside and making things happen.
He's just as shifty as he is quick. That's the problem for everybody.
He's a true dual threat. He's got legs. He's got a great arm. He looks really good when he's outside the pocket. Seems to throw well, sets himself well. So I've been impressed so far with Simmons.
Decision making is not the greatest yet, though. Of course, it's understandable.
So Simmons back out there. He's going to have trips to his left this time.
Got another mismatch over here on this trip side, though. You got one guy in the middle of the field.
Safety or linebacker's going to have to roll over for this coverage.
Nobody's even paying attention to this guy.
And that's where Simmons will look, but we've got to stop and play. I think Ashdown called the timeout.
Oh, good idea, Coach. Because your defensive backs were not lined up correctly over here.
I tell you what, when you look at that, I would, unless Ashdown changes that alignment, if I'm Malvern, I'm looking right here in this slot because right off the snap, the safety, both corners backed up well inside the 20-yard line. Just run a little stop at the 18-yard line. You got a first down. That's all you need.
Hit him in stride, and he's rolling.
Well, but just a curl at about the 18-yard line, just set it down right there. The defensive backs are all the way back to the 10.
Make sure you're across the yard marker.
Just get that first down.
Definitely don't want to set it down too soon.
So we'll see if Ashdown sticks with that alignment. And like I said, they were backing their guys way off.
I don't think they will. I don't know why you give that much cushion.
The cushion, I understand. Keep it within that. You got 11 yards of field to play with here, but you don't want to back up outside that 11 yards, which is exactly what they did.
Right there.
Now they're going to rotate a safety over with a corner over here with Williams, so got a little extra help this time to those trips. But I would still watch Martin or Johnson. Both right here are going to be an option, especially if Ashdown decides to back those defensive backs up.
Depends on where they carry Reed here too, though. If Reed runs down the field and you got an open out here, I mean, you might have something over here on the sideline with Johnson running an out or something.
Right.
And you're going to want to stay to the out. Obviously, this is the same. It's going to stop the clock and give the ball back. Or you're going to get a first down and it's going to stop the clock there.
So they're resetting the clock here. And I don't think that's right. I think we had like 25.8. They've moved this back to 27 seconds. Let's see if they're going to reset this. And I guess we're going to call it good at 27 seconds.
We don't know. We'll just leave it here.
So Simmons looks over, gets the play call. Again, trips to his left. They're backing out of this coverage, and the curl should be there. Now he's got the post over the middle, but Simmons is going to take off. It gets a block across the 20 to 18 to the 17-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the first down, and it'll stop the clock.
Simmons is still down.
Simmons is slow to get up from underneath the band equipment there.
Just knocked the trombone over.
He decided to play some trumpet while he was over there. Triple threat. He's a triple threat.
It's like, take my shoulder pads off. I'll be in the halftime show, Coach. I know what I'm doing.
So first down as Simmons uses that athletic ability to keep this drive alive. Now 18 seconds to go in the half. Malvern threatening again, and this could be a backbreaker. If they can get in the end zone here with as quick as this first half has gone and get the ball for the half, well, this could be a backbreaker for Ashdown.
Told you I'd call my last number.
Simmons looking to his right, scrambles, looking for a guy, going to need some help. Now throws the back of the end zone. He's got his man Martin, and that's a touchdown. What a play. I tell you what, impressive job by Simmons, but even more impressive by Martin to work his way back to his quarterback and find the open spot in the end zone. Simmons finds him, makes a strong throw from the opposite hash, and that's a big score with 10 seconds to go here in the first half.
We'll run Simmons back on here. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
So they will go for 2 here.
Probably see him go for 2 a lot.
I would assume so. Try to get this thing back to
at least a decent number there.
So Simmons again, 4 wide. Move Martin in motion across this formation. Now going to roll this to the left. He's got Johnson. That's picked off. That's Williams on the interception, and Williams has the ball, almost had the ball stripped back out. That was Dante Reed who was trying to strip it out, but a great play by Williams, and he wanted another one of those returns. He said, give me a 2-point conversion return too.
Just add to it.
Why not?
Go for the grand slam.
So 10 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Malvern Leopards lead the Ashdown Panthers 18-7.
Good luck getting in the end zone. They ain't any luck with an extra point of any type.
So
Got him lined up. Got Williams lined up over here on this sideline. That's an up man. He's not even laid back.
Now they're not even going to try to sneak him into it this time.
No, we're just going to sit him over here. Everybody get away. Let 21 catch the ball. See what happens.
And if Ashdown wants an opportunity to really stay in this game and get some momentum back,
they're going to have to do something.
Williams needs a return right here.
That'd be the way to get back in it. Otherwise, you're about to give the ball back up on offense. Back again to Malvern. And we've seen what they've done with it almost every time.
We get to the halftime, we'll get you guys some scores from around the state.
Maybe a few stats.
We'll have some stats headed down here as well for sure. So we appreciate everybody joining us. Y'all let us know where you're watching from in the comments. Last week we had folks from all over, I think, Michigan and Oregon, California. This kick will go to the right side. They'll stay away from Williams and trying to get to the outside.
Block.
And cannot get to the outside and will be taken down. Was that 12 or 17?
I think it's 17.
That can't be said. That's Michael Allen, I think. Yeah, Michael Allen for Ashdown on the return. So with 2 seconds to go here in the first half, we'll see if Ashdown just comes out and takes a knee.
QB sneak. Quarterback nudge. Go back to Pop Warner days.
Easter, run a go. Throw it up.
See if I can get it there.
Can you throw it 72 yards? If that kid threw it 72 yards, I would be relatively impressed.
Feloni's quarterback can throw the ball pretty good. He had a pretty good arm on him.
Yeah.
Acepo.
Again, I believe that is Killback back in the backfield. McElroy to his left. Let's see what they decide to do. They're just going to give this to McElroy to the right side. Malvern's ready for it, and they'll throw him down on that play they ran every time, it seems like, in the first half.
Power bomb.
And that'll be the end of your first half. The Malvern Leopards lead the Ashdown Panthers 18-7 after one half of play here from Claude Mann Stadium.
Well, maybe he has a decent attitude right now. I just... Got it. Oh!
That was beautiful video, I tell you. Don't miss our newest outdoor series at NSS Media as we follow local angler Wes Roberts as he returns to the sport of tournament fishing after a 13-year absence with a newfound passion. Follow Heart of Grace Outdoors on Facebook and get your Heart of Grace gear now and look for new episodes coming in November. It's football season, and the only place to catch high school, college, and NFL games live is the Lost Pizza Company in Benton. Voted best pizza in Saline County, and boy, do they have choices. My new personal favorite is the Lucille, layered with grilled chicken, bacon, roasted garlic, and fresh tomatoes with a ranch drizzle. Even the individual size is sure to fill you up. For you meat lovers, grab the Otis. One of those pizzas, a cold drink, and football on one of their mini TVs, what could be better? Well, I'm glad you asked. Go enjoy all that plus the beautiful fall air on their newly completed patio. And it's not just pizza either. They have delicious wings, sandwiches, pastas, and more. So get over to 510 Highway 5 North in Benton or call ahead at 501-794-6441 and get lost in the best food in Saline County. All right, welcome back, folks. I'm going to give you some quick scores here from across the state, and then unfortunately, we don't have any sound from down there on the field, or we'd let you listen to the band. So in 4A, we got a few scores. Shiloh Christian leads Prairie Grove 21-14. CAC leads Heber Springs 14-7. Lone Oak 21-14 over Southside Batesville. Stuttgart leads Bald Knob 32-0. Rivercrest 42-6 over Jonesboro Westside. Ozark 21-0 over Dardanelle. Lamar 26-14 over Waldron. And let's see, jump down here in 7-4A. Harmony Grove Haskell leads Bauxite 20-13. Nashville leads Joe T. Robinson, and I don't know if that score is updated, but that's a little bit of a surprise as Nashville leads Joe T. 7-0. In the 8-4A, Monticello took care of Helena on Thursday night 56-3. Warren 27-7 over Dumas. And in non-conference play, Blytheville leads DeWitt 20-6. We'll give you a minute and at least let you watch a little bit of this band performance. Again, we do not have the sound for you, but we'll come back with the rest of the scores from across the state here in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the halftime performance. Got about 2 minutes to go before the teams will probably come back out and start warming up, stretching out. Got some stats here in front of us. So Cedric Simmons from Malvern, 14 of 20, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. He also had 7 carries for 67 yards. Hart, 5 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. And Reed, a carry for 3 yards, 78 total rushing yards for your Malvern Leopards in the first half. Receiving-wise, Bud Johnson, 4 catches, 64 yards. Martin, 3 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Reed, 4 catches, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Asher, 2 for 3, and Relaford had the 1 catch for 2 yards. And let's see, where'd the sheet go with? Hey, where'd that piece of paper? There it is. this really in-depth stat report I have here from the Ashdown side. Kilbach led the way, 3 of 5 for 21 yards passing. McElroy led the way rushing for the Ashdown Panthers with 15 carries for 94 yards. And as we get ready and set for this second half, Malvern leads 18-7. And they'll get the ball to start the second half. All right, so we'll get you a couple of scores. I think we've got some more updated scores. I know that I went down, got some folks from 42 Sports here with us. That Joe T. Robinson score is definitely, that's a tight game. I think it's 28-21 now at the half. Robinson has come back to take that lead. And let me jump over here. Let me try something here and see if I've got some other more updated scores. And all right, so Bentonville West leads Rogers 17-7. Conway at the half leading Cabot in that 7A game of the week. Conway having no problems, 21-0. Here as both teams are now headed back out on the field. Ashdown coming out of the locker room, so we'll see this clock reset. 3 minutes to allow both teams to get ready. And I'll go through the rest of these scores from around the state. Fort Smith Southside leads Fayetteville 28-20 at the half. Northside leads Catholic 7-6. That game also at the half. Bentonville 38-0 over Rogers Heritage. And Springdale Harbor leads Springdale 14-7 at the half. El Dorado back on the field for the first time in about 3 weeks. They lead Sheridan 28-7 in the second quarter. Jonesboro leads Pine Bluff 21-19 at the half. Benton in a tight one with Little Rock Parkview leading 16-13. At the half, Van Buren leads Mountain Home 24-21. Lake Hamilton 22-21 over Russellville. Greenwood leads Siloam Springs 28-10 at the half. Sylvan Hills with a big lead over West Memphis 35-0 at the half. Batesville 35-6 in the second quarter over Forest City. Clarksville leads 13-7 over Alma. Hot Springs 42-7 over DeQueen. Harrison in the third quarter leads Greenbrier 19-10. Greene County Tech 14-0 over Brooklyn. That game is at the half. And let me scroll down a little more here. Hot Springs Lakeside leads Texarkana 14-7. Magnolia with a 10-7 lead over Canyon Fairview at the half. Wynn 21-0 over Valley View. Watson Chapel leads Little Rock Hall 19-0. Blyville 20-6 over DeWitt. CAC leads Heber Springs 21-7. Ozark over Dardanelle 21-6. Haskell Harmony Grove leads Bauxite in the second quarter 20-13. Rivercrest 42-6 over Jonesboro Westside. Lone Oak leads Batesville Southside 27-14. Malvern over Ashdown 18-7, of course. Robinson 28-20 over Nashville at the half. Shiloh Christian 21-14 over Prairie Grove. Stuttgart 38-0 over Bald Knob. And let's see. Lamar leads Waldron 28-14. Warren leads Dumas 33-7. Atkins over Danville 30-16. Paris over Baptist Prep 14-7. Boonville leads Mayflower 19-0. Prescott over Centerpoint 28-10. Genoa Central over Jessieville 24-21. Glen Rose leads Bismarck 35-7. Greenland over Lincoln 14-6. Harrisburg over Manila 13-2. It's a fun score. Charleston 35-7 over Mansfield. McGee leads Camden Harmony Grove 21-6. Newport over Mountain View 27-0. Piggott over Walnut Ridge 30-13. Earl 8-0 over Riverview. Rising 28-6 over Smackover. Foreman 14-8 over Dirks. Clarendon leads England 36-0. Desart 40-14 over Hazen. Fordyce, there's a lot of scores. 21-6. McCrory 36-0 over Cedar Ridge. Magnet Cove 14-8 over Mount Ida. Murfreesboro 36-24. Poen leads Cutter Morning Star 21-0 at the half. Quitman over Yalefield Summit 28-6, and Clarksville over Alma 13-7.
And you're done.
Hey, just in time. Look at that. And the buzzer's going off. Ready for the second half?
Yep.
Let's do this.
We just become best friends.
Yep.
Let's go.
If you haven't, make sure you guys listen to our podcast if you're a Razorback fan or a college football fan in general. The High on the Hogs, that's HAWGS, High on the Hogs podcast. That drops every Monday and Friday. My buddy here to my left, Andy, co-hosts on with me on the Monday podcast. And on Fridays, my buddy Tyler Davis joins me for a preview of this week's Razorback game.
I'm just there for filler.
Hey, man, you're there for lots of fun, lots of excitement.
Get to eat a sandwich.
All right, we're back to football. So, Joseph Parades, I asked you guys to let us know where you were from. Tahlequah, Oklahoma. I'll be coming through there in about a week. So there's the kickoff. Short kick, going to be picked up by Malvern at the 20, across the 25, 30, 35. If he can break a tackle, out to the 38-yard line, 39-yard line.
That's a wide little man.
He's a very quick, wide little man.
Yes, he is.
Holy cow. All the way out to the 39-yard line, and that's where Malvern will start this drive, their first drive of the second half.
It was like tackling a bowling ball.
Oh, that cheerleader just got whacked with the tee. That was one heck of a throw from the hash. It went over the coach and it hit a cheerleader in the side. That was a throw, man.
That was Keith Cardine on the return. Or Carradine, I'm sorry. Keith Carradine on the return there.
Well, Ashdown late to get their linebackers out. Simmons tried to take advantage of it, but boy, Ashdown was ready. As Simmons going to be taken down at the 40. I believe that was the defensive end on that tackle, but I did not see a number.
Still upset we hadn't called East and West name yet.
Well,
maybe that's just us missing the tackles.
It's us missing the tackles. I can promise
that.
you. That's 100% what it is. I
No
guarantee
long
East and West has had plenty of. I want to see an East and West
touchdown
pick six since this field goes east-west. Not many football fields to go east-west. Simmons going to roll to his right. He's got a guy open in the slot. That's Martin. He's going to get down at about the 48, a yard shy of a first down.
That kid throws good on the run, too.
Well, that's what Coach Plumlee said before the game. He talked about he's better on the run. He does better getting outside the pocket. So it's
definitely a pleasure to watch him play so far.
I've been extremely impressed. So Hart in the backfield now with Simmons, it looks like, as they get the play call in.
It's kind of cool to get excited about watching a 15, 16-year-old kid play ball, and he's got 2 more years of high school ball before he even can go anywhere.
Yeah. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So
for sure.
Simmons going to keep this one to the right, kind of powers way. Look at him legs drive as he gets across midfield for a Malvern first down.
More of the same what it was in the first half. Steady moving down the field.
And I would expect to see Malvern be a little more deliberate as far as trying to just run some clock here. That ball actually got moved to the other side of midfield. So still a Malvern first down, but they're technically still on their side of the field here.
If Martin stays this open, you got to go up top.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't. They will move this. I think this nickel back's going to move his way out. And they are not going to move him out in coverage. And, boy, 15's your guy here.
Simmons has to see this.
They moved it late. Simmons rolls that way, and he's going to have to get himself turned to make a throw. And now a lot of pressure, and he'll go down at the 44-yard line. Simmons just ran out of real estate that time. Nobody opened downfield.
The coverage on 9 was there for sure. Landon Rowe was a sack.
Great coverage by Ashdown back there in the defensive backfield to not allow Simmons to find a receiver.
Do you call that a coverage sack?
Absolutely. They had nobody open, and they did a good job staying home to keep Simmons in the backfield.
Completely was not ready for that and avoided the cutback for sure.
So a big loss, 5 yards, going to make it second down and 15 for Malvern.
Which we've seen them navigate pretty quickly at times.
Yeah, Simmons seems to find a way to get out of these situations. And Simmons, again, he'll power this one to the right. Going to try to get outside. If he can get there, he makes a guy miss across midfield to the 47-yard line is where they're going to spot this one.
Shoestring away from going to the house on that one.
He is so quick. He cuts that seam and just nearly just gone. So that makes third down more manageable. Third and about 7 now.
It's a mini Lamar Jackson.
And he could grow to that size. I mean, he's still got a couple years to grow. So, again, leaving that slot open. Now they'll move Ashdown to move a guy out slowly.
I don't think he thought he was throwing to the left side of the field. Or his left, per se.
Simmons now, they'll move Asher to the left side to protect Simmons. Simmons looking over the middle. He's got a guy if he had time to throw it, but he doesn't. He's going to be thrown to the ground on the sack. And a great job by Ashdown to get in that offensive backfield and get that sack. Big loss. It's going to be a loss of about 7.
Do we see our – well.
And we could see our first punt of the game. They will. Oh, tell me 11's the punter.
Please.
Please tell me 11's the punter. He's not.
Dad.
He's not. That disappoints me.
Dante Reed.
Dante Reed is the punter for Malvern. So 4th down and about 13.
Well, we get to see Mr. Williams here.
And we'll see. They'll swap sides. They try to little game of cat and mouse down here in the punt returners. And this one's kicked back deep. Williams is going to get a shot at it. Maybe. He will. Picks it up on the run. Now he's going to try to cut right. Across the 25 and pulled down at the 29-yard line. All right, Chris Berman.
It's a fumble. I just want to do that one time.
Next fumble, it's all you. Especially if it's a scoop and score. That'd be fantastic. So from the 29-yard line is where Ashdown will start. And that's a big stop. Obviously, Malvern scored before the half. A touchdown there would have put the momentum squarely on Malvern's side. So Ashdown starts with 7:46 to go.
Now you got to take it down and score with it.
We'll see if Ashdown tries to throw a little more. They won't. They'll go McElroy immediately. McElroy left side, and he gets upended at the 30.
You can't run without your feet under you.
Maybe a yard on that one.
Stomping the ground. He's not happy.
And they've not been overly creative with their play call. It's been that play to the left, that play to the right most of the night, other than the golf and misdirection.
The first 2 plays down the field, they gobbled up about 50 yards, rushing in 2 plays, and then nothing.
Well, they seem to do well until they get down to that Lost Pizza red zone.
Stay outside the red zone. Just go from the 21.
So now Killback will look to his right. He's got a chance, but nice tackle. And 17. That is 17. That is going to be
Dalen Ross.
Dalen Ross on the tackle.
He had another shoestring tackle earlier in the game that was a pretty good open field grab.
So Ashdown now with a 3rd down and about 5 from the 34-yard line. We'll see what Killbach has in store on this drive.
Said Malvern had put up 78 points in the last 2 games, only allowed 3 or 12. What was it? Some
to go back, I think
pretty short number.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 13 or something along those.
It wasn't a lot.
No. They have been very dominant in their last 2 games, and they've continued that on the defensive side tonight against a good Ashdown offense. Ashdown's going to jump here, and that's going to make this a little bit tougher.
Yep. Go ahead and make it
3rd
and
and
10.
Was Derek Parks who jumped. That's going to make it 3rd and 10 for Ashdown. So Killbach's going to head to the sidelines. He'll get this play call again.
He's getting his steps in, folks.
Absolutely.
Run to the coach. Run to the huddle.
I just kept running to the sideline with my fat self.
Sorry,
Coach.
Coach, next time I come over, you give me some water?
Yes. So Killbach in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Not where Ashdown wanted to be. And this time he will keep it. He's got Easter down there, but he throws it short. No, it should have been intercepted.
That's the one you want back. It's Malik Relaford.
Malik Relaford had touchdown in his eyes and dropped it.
We'll go 4th and 10 here.
So 4th, and they will bring the punt team on, which is the right decision.
Well,
no punts in the first half, and that's all we got. And look who the punter is.
It's a big punter.
Shamar Easter. Let's see if he's got it.
Look, number 7 is the punter for both teams, and 7 is the returner as well.
Lucky sevens.
7, 7, and 7. 17.
So Dante Reed back and ready to return. Easter takes a snap. Good kick. Left. What a punt. Ball's going to bounce out of bounds, takes a funky hop to the left, out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
He got that rascal off.
Wow, yeah, he did.
There was
That's an impressive kick.
One step, he seemed like he was already back at the line of scrimmage, and I'm going to kick it. A good spiral to it for such a hasty move, for sure.
So from the 38 is where Malvern will start this drive. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter from Claude Mann Stadium.
Alabama had a punter a couple of years ago that was like 6'5". I think J.K. Scott, I think's his name, 6'5", 6'6". It's a little bit awkward to be that tall.
Have you seen Miami's punter? He's like 40. And he's played like Australian rules. He's been like in and out of prison and stuff. And then he comes over here. He's been in JUCO ball for a while.
Watch Simmons.
He's got a guy wide open, short, 30, 25, 20,
Money
15,
ball.
10, 5, touchdown. Dante Reed for Malvern. And
Somebody
boy,
forgot to cover that young man.
yeah, that was another one of those moments where,
It's a missed assignment, and that is
wow.
6.
Dante Reed
quick
made that
way.
easy. Simmons, that was pitch and catch, man. You don't get more open than that.
Had to wait on it. He bobbled it a little bit. Had he caught it smooth, that would have looked way worse on there.
So
Showed his wheels, though.
62 yards
sir.
on the throw and catch to Dante Reed from Cedric Simmons.
You deserve a water bottle, young man.
And now they will just bring on the kicker this time for our
Get
second extra point attempt, first by Malvern Knight. And the snap is low, just gets it down, kick is
Drove
up, it's
that's
good.
for sure.
And now I'm wondering why they didn't kick extra points all night.
Had a botch snap on the first one is what happened.
So
And then
25.
they just try to get back.
That's right. So 25-7. It's one of those reasons you never chase points. Just take what you can get. So,
Unless you're
so with 5:48 to go here in the third quarter, just like that, Malvern takes a 25-7 lead.
Did you see Martin chasing him down the field? Looked like he was swimming at a high speed. So you got Martin with a touchdown, Reed with 2 touchdowns, I believe.
Yeah, so
3 by Simmons.
yeah, it was Simmons' third touchdown pass of the day.
And Reed's caught 2 of those. He caught that one that looked like it was underthrown, but he threw it to him and to dive in to grab that one. And then Martin had the one that came back across the end zone and kind of a busted play.
Yeah, so
And then you had that bomb.
Reed's
I
got
think
2 now.
Jacoby Hart
That's
got
going
the
to
other 6 on the board on the run.
that put Reed over 100 yards receiving. So here's the kick. Up back's going to call for fair catch here. That's 24 on the catch.
The 32-yard
This
line.
is going to be Derek
33.
Parks. And they're going to spot this ball at the 32.
Really upset we don't get to see 21 return the ball more.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that after reading those
The
stats.
Devin Hester of high school ball.
All right, Ashdown's going to have to figure out something on this drive. They trail this game 25-7 with 5:45 to go.
Still not out of hand.
It's not, but this is where
You have to do something right here.
Ashdown's definitely not built to score a bunch of points in a hurry, so you've got to get a touchdown on this drive.
No, that's for sure. They run heavy.
And they're going to go Goffin on this misdirection play, and Malvern is ready for that, man. They stand him up, drag him down, maybe going to get a yard out of this when it's all said and done. Goffin looks real upset. He's had words to say for –
Took a weird crumble to the ground there. I was worried about him there for a second.
He had some
right
words
off
for Bud Johnson when he got up.
Get off me, Bud.
So far, I've been really impressed with this Malvern defense. They have absolutely shut down this undefeated Ashdown Panther football team.
They didn't look too promising to start the game, but that was quickly changed.
So Kilbach, he'll give this to McElroy. McElroy trying to get around the left side, and boy, Malvern just sticking him. Safety comes down and makes a big
Chase
hit.
McAllister.
My goodness gracious.
Big hit there.
At 21, that McAllister.
9 was there, and I think Jacoby Hart was too.
Hart came in at the end and made a big hit there as well.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I missed the number initially, but I know Hart come off the safety and made a big
It was a single digit. I thought it was 9.
I think it was Bud Johnson. I think it was Bud Johnson on the hit there.
Somebody with a single. Third down here.
They'll hand this one. McElroy to the left side. He's got to jump over his own blocker who got blown up into the backfield.
Coach
he
is
does
amped up on the sideline about it.
Does a good job to get maybe a half a yard out of this. And once again, Ashdown is in fourth down situation.
Well, run your giant.
And they're going to run their punt team back out again.
This is not looking good for Ashdown right here.
Now, this is not what you need if you're the Ashdown Panthers right now. I don't know what kind of arm Shamar Easter has here, but I would not rule out a fake.
Not with their lined up like that.
No, not with 4 wide receivers on the field. So Easter takes the snap. He will kick this one. Oh my goodness gracious, what a kick. Fair catch by Reed. He makes it. He takes a little shot, but that should not be a penalty.
No.
So, wow what a kick by Easter.
Turned the field over there. Look at this.
Drives that all the way down to the 22-yard line, I believe, is where.
Beautiful punt.
What a kick. Look at the 23
He's warmed
yard
up now. I don't rather see him not do it again, but it was a little better effort because last time he ended up flipping a touchdown the very next play.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I mean,
do you run the ball or do you go up top again? Go for the kill.
We'll put it away. I don't know. From here, let's I wouldn't be surprised to see a screen pass or something. They're going to throw it, I think.
I'm throwing it.
Well, no, they've actually got it back in the backfield this time.
I'm throwing it deep.
I think that's Hart in the backfield next to and they will run this one. Simmons bounces out to the right side. If he can get this corner, nobody can catch him. Out of bounds, late tackle out of bounds. And I'm really surprised we don't get a penalty here. Simmons is slow. He's kind of limping as he comes up.
He got rolled up pretty good.
Comes up lane here. And really surprised we didn't see a penalty flag get thrown there. But a first down.
That man gets hurt, you're going to change the game real quick.
Yeah, and Simmons is still trying to walk that off.
It's going to sting a little bit. He got wadded up pretty good on the side.
Yeah, he definitely got rolled up.
They got to call that. There's no point in having to tackle that far out of bounds.
So Simmons now, he'll give this to Hart. And Simmons, Simmons does not look good trying to roll out there. And if I'm Malvern, I might think about calling a timeout here. Giving Simmons a minute.
See him try to give it just to see. I think he was just kind of testing it.
They're going to get a break
Ashdown player down too.
Got an Ashdown player who's hurt, so that's going to give Simmons a minute to kind of figure that out as he looks down at his knee, I think, is what he's looking at here. He's already got it taped up, so maybe he's going to pull that tape off.
Get rid of it, for sure. I think I've ever seen anybody tape a knee like that. What are you doing, holding the sock up?
Yeah. So they do get that Ashdown player off quickly. So this
clock's running.
Be a short break. Not sure why that clock is running. Now they just wound it back. So plenty of time here for Malvern as they're going to let some clock run off. And I would think also kind of let Simmons let that.
He's walking a little bit. Yeah. He's still a little ginger on it though.
He definitely is moving a lot better now than he was a minute ago. So Hart to his right, trips to the left.
Stand back here and fire this ball.
They are letting this clock run all the way down. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the third. And Simmons, he'll hand this ball off to Hart. Hart looking for a lane. He's not going to find much room, but he's going to drive those legs close to midfield to the 47-yard line. Maybe the 48's where he's going to be spotted, which will leave him about a yard shy of the first down. So Hart's going to get this a manageable 3rd and 1. And Simmons is going to come off the field. We're going to see some Wildcat quarterback for Hart, I would assume here.
23 and it's East and West coming in for sure.
East and West.
And 42.
Isaiah Beard bringing some beef.
2 defensive ends.
Bringing some beef in as Hart's going to go into the Wildcat formation here and take the snap. They'll try to power this to the right. And they'll go way wide right, and he did not follow his blockers. He's stopped at the 49, but that's going to be enough for the first down. Forward progress out to almost midfield. That's going to be enough for a Malvern Leopard first down.
That 62 ended up all the way over here.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's still got a little hop to that step.
Simmons comes back out, but he's moving much better now than he was.
That's a wise decision. That's smart by the coach. Get him off field for a play. Ask him, check him out. Hey, you good? Yeah, I'm good. All right, let's go with it.
Get that first down. That's right. Give him a minute to take a break.
So. I'd honestly expect if they put one in here that they'll pull him out of the game. I know they're not up a whole bunch, but, I mean, there ain't no risk in hurting the most talented player that you can see on your field for sure.
Hard, I believe. That's a big hole as he gets over the 40, trying to strip that ball out. It is Relaford. And Relaford's down to the 37, maybe the 36-yard line. See if that's where they spot this. That's going to be another Malvern Leopard first down.
That's the best run they've had other than Simmons.
And so I'm being told in our comments that maybe a number wasn't changed on our rosters, but I think they're telling me that 24 is Cameron Benton and not Asher. We just didn't get that change in our roster.
No, we have
Wouldn't be the first time that happened to us.
Nope.
At least he's not running the ball every play.
Respect. Jalen Waits.
Oh, man. Still apologize to Jalen Waits for that. So Simmons looks to his left. He's got a guy there, but he should be down. His knee was on the ground.
He was close.
They do call him down. That was the right play. He was
Come
down.
on.
100% he was down.
on.
He got a little – yeah, he's definitely down on that play. Shin and everything was touching the ground.
Hey, good move. Good try.
Chase McAllister makes the catch, but forgot he wasn't making a fair catch.
You're not in the NFL yet, kid.
So from the 40, it's going to be second and
Got a few
14.
years.
We're down to 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Malvern is just
Cruising.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Now we're going to run this thing down. Play clock now under 10. Simmons, he's going to hand this one. That's Relaford. Relaford left side, got a lot of room to run across the 30, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And another, about a yard shy of another Malvern Leopard first down. Actually, I think that's going to be enough for the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
It's right on it, that's for sure, Steve.
It should be enough. These guys do not like to measure anything.
No.
And they will give them the first down. It'll be first and 10 Malvern.
Maybe their chains are broken.
Maybe so.
We don't know. We just got this. We're going to stand up 10 yards from here to here.
It's too much work to walk them out on the field.
Too much COVID.
So 33 seconds to go here in the half. Clock is stopped. Went out of bounds as Malvern approaches the Lost Pizza red zone. And Simmons will hand this to Relaford. Relaford running hard up over the 20, but the ball comes out. Fumble, and Ashdown recovers it, and that's a
fumble.
Ashdown recovers. There is an injured Ashdown. That's Goffin, who's slow to get up after the play. But that's a big one as Relaford puts it on the ground. Ashdown recovers, and with 27 seconds to go here in the third, Ashdown's found new life.
Trying to put it away. Could not do it.
And so now we'll see what Ashdown can do. Ashdown's going to have to find a passing game here. The running game has been absolutely just shut down.
Rutherford was smart. He said, I'm going to stay on the field and play defense. I'm not taking that chewing from Coach just
I don't
yet.
want to talk to Coach yet. We'll wait for that for film study.
What were you doing, carrying it like a loaf of bread?
Kilbuck will fake this to McElroy. Fakes the slant. Now going deep, and he's got a man, but he overthrew him. And that was a well-designed play by Coach Richardson and Ashdown. That's a slant they've ran all night, and he runs the fake and then up over the top. Well designed, but he just threw it a little too far.
Look, now you got to come over to the sideline, Relaford. It's
Yeah.
a fumble and then almost a burn. Coach, like, I got your number.
Relaford's like, I need a breather here, and get him some water, he'll get it.
Get the Gatorade, Coach.
Coach is giving him some words of encouragement down there. So Kilbuck,
Playing for your scholarship, son.
he's looking, fakes the handoff to McElroy. Now he's going deep over the middle. The ball's short, got to come back for it. And this is what we were talking about. Ashdown's not made to try to come back in a game like this. And I'm really surprised they haven't tried to target Easter so far.
He's a big mismatch. It's one of the – you're probably going to see him double teamed at the same time. The man's 6'6".
Just put it up over the middle there.
Toss it up there and say, hey, you're bigger than everybody. Go get it.
Take a shot.
They grow into a few pounds there before he's like a polished tight end. But, you know, like I said, he's 15 years old. Maybe 16. Who knows? He doesn't even have a driver's license yet.
So, and we got a lot of movement up on the line, and Malvern
Pick
jumps
your
off
poison.
sides. I'm pretty sure that one's going to be on Malvern.
False start.
Malvern's pointing, both sides pointing at each other, and
Going false start, Steve.
we're going to get offsides.
Lose. Free 5 yards for Ashdown.
So that's going to make it more manageable from Ashdown. 3rd and 5. 16 seconds now left here in this third quarter. So Kilbuck will come back over to the huddle. He'll get the play in.
That's where the problem is. He's had to run over to the coach every single play and he's wore his arm out.
And his leg, he's got no legs left.
Can you drive off his back foot, coach? Get that man a radio.
Two ride to the right here. They tried to get him to jump again. Still trying. Linebacker shows blitz. They'll give this one to McElroy across the left side. If he can get the corner, he's got a shot. 30, 35, pushed out of bounds. That is number 17.
Dalen Ross.
Dalen Ross. Just leave him to you over there, Mr. Photogenic Memory, I think, or something.
It's got to be something. I'm not good at much. Might be remembering names to numbers.
Just make you our all-time spotter.
Give me some long eyes. See the glance. It's happening so fast, I'm too close with binoculars.
So first down here for Ashdown. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
See me up here with a spot.
And they'll fake to McElroy. Oh, that's that little slant play.
Oh, it was a terrible throw.
Not a great throw by Kilbuck.
Not at all.
I think he was looking for Ritter on that one. Ritter never had a chance to make a catch.
Jameis Winston throw.
Quan Lutton wants to know why he don't hear no Ashdown people with the same energy that we have. I don't know if he means the energy that I have right now on this call, but hey, I love calling high school football. That's my energy.
He's talking about the cons.
I know it.
Oh, is that what it is?
So now that ball's on the ground, and let's see who comes out with it.
That's Malvern's ball.
And Malvern does come out with it, and Malvern takes it back with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. And boy, oh boy, that play was destined to fall apart from the beginning.
It's just not working out for Ashdown. It looked like it was going to be really exciting early, and it's gotten kind of sloppy the last couple of drives by both teams, really. But playing with their heels, backed up here and dug in, you can't really do much from there.
All right, so Malvern's coming back out on the field. And let's see if they take a shot for the end zones right here. I would. Off the turnover, 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. What are you going to lose? Hart's going to be lined up to his right, so wouldn't be surprised to see a handoff here. They'll go power to the right. Simmons takes a big hit right at the line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
It's Jacoby Williams.
Was that Williams?
I think so. It's 21-24.
That was Simmons on the carry.
Yeah, Simmons
Hart was
on the
next to
carry. Like I said, I was talking about the tackle.
Okay.
Either Derek Parks or Jacoby Williams. It's a long way to read a gold number on the back.
That is a long way to read that number, and I think it was 24.
Third quarter is over.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter with the Malvern Leopards leading 25-7. It's football season, and the only place to catch high school, college, and NFL games live is the Lost Pizza Company in Benton. Voted best pizza in Saline County, and boy, do they have choices. My new personal favorite is the Lucille, layered with grilled chicken, bacon, roasted garlic, and fresh tomatoes with a ranch drizzle. Even the individual size is sure to fill you up. For you meat lovers, grab the Otis. One of those pizzas, a cold drink, and football on one of their mini TVs, what could be better? Well, I'm glad you asked. Go enjoy all that plus the beautiful fall air on their newly completed patio. And it's not just pizza either. They have delicious wings, sandwiches, pastas, and more. So get over to 510 Highway 5 North in Benton or call ahead at 501-794-6441 and get lost in the best food in Saline County. All right, here we are back for the fourth quarter. Second down and 11 for Malvern as they start the fourth quarter with the ball. And is that Hart? That is Hart. That's the Wildcat quarterback to open up this drive. So Hart takes the snap. He's going to power right. He's got a lot of blockers in front of him and going to be tripped up as he crosses the 30 to about the 27-yard line. I believe is where they're going to spot this. And that is where they spot this one. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4, maybe 5. So that's going to stop the clock with 11:55 to go here in this ball game.
I think it's what you want to do if you're Malvern.
It's not. I'm actually surprised they kept the clock stopped here as he went down what looked like maybe inbounds. But so Hart stays in as the Wildcat quarterback. A lot of beef to the right here. Let's see if they stick with the same play to the right. And now a timeout going to be called.
Malvern. Nope, Ashdown.
Ashdown calls the timeout. So Ashdown didn't like something. They got to get a good play call here on third down. You got to believe this is going to be 4-down territory, though, for Malvern, even if they don't get this. They're on your 27. I don't know if they got enough leg from their kicker to make a kick from here. He is a soccer star, so maybe. And I know I read some from the Hootens magazine from preseason that he's really been working on his leg over the offseason, so maybe he's strengthened it enough to make that kick. Watching the ambulance over here trying to back in some gates, and maybe I'll go out there and teach him how to drive.
I don't know if I want you to teach him how to drive. I've ridden places with you.
Hey, we drive just about the same, son.
Yes, we do.
Is that why?
I wear my seatbelt now.
All right, so Hart back in there. Now they got a little different formation. I'd expect this to go right up the middle. And Hart looking to the right side. Finds a little seam in the middle, across the 25, maybe the 24. Falls forward to, let's see if they give him the 23. You know, he fell forward, and that official never even moved. So
it's like, nope, you're down here.
Apparently
That's where
he's
I want you.
Giving him the 24 here. So 4th and 2 for Malvern.
Got Simmons standing on the sideline. I expect to see that.
I'm watching the comments here. It looks like the Malvern folks are telling the Ashdown folks to grab their keys, and this one's about over.
It's not nice.
Talking about we'll see you again next year already.
Oh, boy.
Good, since everybody makes the playoffs. Playoffs?
I think everybody in.
So now Malvern will let this clock run down and call timeout. 11:07 to go here in the ball game. Malvern leads 25-7 and facing a 4th and 2. First down here. Hate to say that it's going to be the game, but pretty much the ball game if they can get a first down here.
Yeah, with Ashdown not being able to really execute on offense, it's definitely going to make it tough for sure. They're going to need a couple of big plays or busted plays by Malvern's defense, and that didn't really happen today.
No, Malvern's defense has played really well all day.
They got pretty tight after that first drive, and it has been basically all Malvern on both sides of the ball tonight.
So 11:07 left here in this ball game, and if you're looking for a place to watch the Razorback game tomorrow or any college football tomorrow, head over to Lost Pizza Company of Benton. They're a huge sponsor of Natural State Sports, and this week's Natural State Sports Game of the Week. Chuck and his friendly staff have the best pizza in Saline County. They make each pizza with pride using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So head over to 510 Highway 5 in Benton and get lost at Lost Pizza.
We're going to have to do that one Saturday.
Yes, we will. We're going to go live there for a game here soon, so you can watch it right here. So Hart with a big stack to his right. Let's see if that's where they go with this on 4th and 2. He'll take the snap. Looking right, and he powers across the 20. Got the first down, pushed out of bounds at the 19. That'll stop the clock. And that official does not like to give forward progress, as he's going to call this at the 20-yard line. But that's a first down, Malvern.
Yeah, the other opposite side, he was standing on the 19. He backed up.
I believe that is Simmons back on the field. My contacts are not cooperating with me at the moment.
Simmons on the field. Yeah.
So Simmons got him a little break here.
So what are you thinking on the player of the game here? Is that really a clear-cut leader at this point?
Yeah, I think Simmons is kind of running away with this thing right now.
Speaking of running away.
And Simmons, wow, got guys just diving all over the pile here.
By the entire Ashdown team.
Yeah, I think there was, 9 of the 11 on the field made that tackle.
2 corners said, we're not going in. He's good.
And so that goes maybe 3 yards on the play. So 2nd down and 7 as the clock continues to tick down now to 10.5 to go in this one. About to be under 15 seconds left on the play clock. Get down to about 5 minutes to go in this one. I'm going to turn the play-by-play over to Andy, and we'll see if he can handle it. So Simmons going to look to his right. He's got Reed. Reed makes the catch, pushed out at the 15-yard line.
You better wait till 2.
I don't have to run far to find our player of the game, I don't think, if this one continues in this way. So down to the 15. We got a 3rd and 5. Simmons surveys the field. He will look to the sideline here as they're going to send in another play.
Real close.
Still got plenty of time. Simmons going to move 24 to the left side of the formation now as they showed blitz over there. Simmons looks to his right, pump fakes, end zone, throwing for Martin. Got him behind the man, touchdown. Martin with his 2nd touchdown of this one.
2 for Reed, 2 for Martin.
Boy, oh boy, Simmons just continues to impress. That's a great throw. Put that right over the top of the corner. Perfect throw, perfect play. And it's now 31-7, Malvern with 10:10 to go in this one.
Malvern has continued what they've done the last 3 weeks.
Boy, they are on a roll right now.
Against a team that's undefeated and ranked pretty highly as well.
Think about this. This is a Malvern team that was winless 2 years ago.
I think they went 2-8 last
10.
year.
That kick is up, and it just got over, just squeezed over the upright, over the crossbar there.
Above the bar here. The soccer goal is about the same height, but go over.
And that'll make it 32-7. Malvern leads Ashdown here from Claude Mann Stadium in Malvern, Arkansas. Well, do you kick to Williams now just to give us an opportunity to see the show? Or do you just continue to force the domination and kick it short?
I know I would.
Yeah. As a fan, as a player.
Let's see what this guy's got and see if we can stop him.
We'll see what they decide to do here.
Ross, Relaford, Hart. Got a lot of speed down here on this side for sure on the kickoff.
Yeah, they do. We'll see. It looks like they've tried to hide Williams over here. Is that him at the 27-yard line, I think?
I think you're right.
And they'll kick it even shorter to keep it away from him at the 36-yard line. So, again, going to keep it away from Williams. Not going to let him beat him on returns tonight.
Oh, hard to beat him right now. Up 25 points. 10 minutes to go in the game.
So if you're Ashdown here now, it's just a matter of let's drive the field. Let's get something going offensively to maybe start looking forward to next week and kind of changing things up a little bit. So
throw it to 7.
Yeah, I'd like to see them try to work Easter into this a little more.
Know why you don't split him out wide either.
It's just not their game. They're going to give this one to McElroy. McElroy over the right side. And give McElroy maybe 2 yards on the play and make it 2nd down and 8. Again, we appreciate everybody watching. Y'all make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a like on Facebook if you're watching over there on Facebook as well. And again, we really appreciate everybody joining us. We really enjoy being able to bring these games every Friday night. It is a lot of fun.
Have fun calling them.
I do. It is a lot of fun calling them. I'm learning my way as we go each week.
Me with like 2 minutes to go, and I'll be lost.
So McElroy to the right side. He's trying to find some room, and boy, Malvern has just
bulldog to the ground.
I tell you, Ashdown seems to have come into this game with like 3 plays, and Malvern's got all 3 of them snuffed out at this point.
He attacked him like a leopard attacks its prey.
Yes, he did.
Back of the neck, crunch.
Well, Laquan Lutton wants to know if we hear that lady singing.
I don't know.
She's warming up, that's for sure.
52 down there dancing. So
9 minutes to go now in this one.
Treshawn Mormon down there doing a little 2-step.
So Kilbach, he'll fake this when he wants to throw. He's got a pump fake, now looking deep. Got a man who got him away inside the 20 to the 15. Still dragging guys to the 12, and what a play. Is that Ritter on the catch? I think it is. 2. That's going to be Jackson Jester on the catch for Ashdown, and that's a big play, by far the biggest pass play. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but I guess not.
No instant replay, Steve. He was in bounds the whole time.
Yeah, well, we're going to lead the way in that instant replay come next year.
Yeah.
We're going to have it. We're going to be like, hey, wait.
Hold up. Somebody's not going to be happy.
We're going to be the ones calling, buzzing down to the official.
You need to take a look at that.
So Ashdown now, this time they'll go with that little misdirection play to Goffin. Goffin trying to get around the corner. Malvin's ready for it.
Go ahead and take about 3 or 4 yards the wrong way.
And so that'll back up about a yard or 2, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. That backs him up to, the 14-yard line here. So now at the 14-yard line is Ashdown. 8 minutes to go in this one. Malvern leading 32-7. Really, Ashdown just trying to a little bit of pride back here and get in the end zone. So they'll hand this. No, they don't hand it. That's 5. We got a different running back in the backfield. That is going to be Xavier Sanders, who is taken down in the backfield. And Ashdown player comes up a little gimpy.
He might have a cramp or he got a foot stomped.
Not happy about it. Definitely got a foot stomp. That's 57 on the line.
Spencer Patterson is unhappy right this second.
I'd venture to say he might be fun to watch on this next play down there. So you might keep your eyes on 57. I think he's going to hit somebody on this next play.
Keep an eye on him. He's aggravated, folks. Limping a little bit. The left guard is...
He's going to come off that ball hard on this one.
Knocking you back in your shoes, bud.
I believe that's still Sanders in the backfield. It is. They faked to Sanders. And Clive, he's in trouble as Kilbach is taken down for the sack. A host of Malvern Leopards were back there. I think that's 23.
Is that East and West?
And 23. Let's see. I think that was East and West on the sack. East and West.
Mormon.
Yeah, Mormon was back there as well. Host of Leopards in the backfield on that one for a big loss. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 24. And again, this bend don't break defense for Malvern has done its job once again after the big play by Ashdown.
Would you go as far as saying the Leopards are preying on the Panthers?
Yes, they are. As a Bryant High School graduate, watching Panthers get beat has become something I'm used to. And oh boy,
oh Lord,
Easter takes a quick jump.
A little ahead of the game there, bud.
And that'll back it up and make it 4th and half a football field.
You had 4th and 29?
Yeah, 4th and 29 now.
Yeah.
From the 31, you can barely get a first down. 2-yard line's a first down. You might as well get a touchdown. So we'll see what we see. What has Ashdown got up their sleeve on 4th and 29?
Not a running play.
Fakes it, lots of pressure, going deep, and he threw it out of bounds. Didn't give his guy a shot. Well, and that'll turn it over on downs. Back to Malvern with 6:15 to go in this one.
Gets a little number 11 running back.
Malvern Leopards lead 32-7.
Please say number 11 is playing tailback.
Would make my day if 11 goes in at tailback.
He's built like a bowling ball. It's awesome. I love running backs like that. He's like you're trying to tackle a ball. That's literally it. And we're going to see it.
We're going to see it.
Yay. Is he line up beside Simmons, or is he going to be behind
Keith Carradine, the senior.
Yeah.
He's going to be to the left of Simmons.
Looked pretty impressive returning that kick earlier, man.
Has some speed. And so they will give this one to him. Up the middle he goes. Look at the room he's got. Making some guys miss across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
I love it.
Keith Carradine is
like, I'm going to make a little bit of effort here, Coach. Give it to me again. Give me the rock. He can't be 5'5".
That is
a tank.
That is definitely a little bowling ball coming out. Look at the legs on that kid. Boy, I tell you what.
That dude in the weight room has got to be some kind of stout.
Right.
I promise you. What do you do? Squat 650? Hand it off and let it ride.
5:36 now to go in this one.
I wish we could get a stat on his size.
I think it's in that book behind you.
Oh, Lord.
So he'll give this one to him. And, oh, boy, they were ready for that one. Ashton's still going to go forward, though. And I think he might have got the first down. No, he's still going to be a yard shy. But Carradine, boy.
I told you can't tackle a bowling ball. He spun him bad on that foot, too. And he's like, okay.
He's feeling that a little bit right now.
Yeah.
See what they decide to do now.
Line it up in the pistol.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit of steam coming at it. Knock him over like
under 5 minutes to go, and Andy's feeling the butterflies over there as he's about to take over.
No, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just going to be like, give the ball to 11. Carradine's got it.
So 3rd and a yard. And
what do you do?
Malvern's going to hand it to Carradine. Carradine's going to get the first down. And
Simmons signaling first down like he doesn't know it's already there.
That's a first down for Malvern. So, Andy, I'm going to hand this one over to you, buddy.
I'm telling you, give me another minute and 32 seconds.
You got this. This is easy from here, man. It's just all downhill running.
Sorry, it's going to get boring, but we got this.
So the next time you see me and hear from me, I'm going to be down there on the field with our player of the game.
You do better this time.
I'll do my best.
Look, you sound terrible last time. Come on, fix it.
All right. All right, Andy, it's all yours, buddy, after this run. Carradine's going to go to the right side. Got some pressure in the backfield across the 40. And, nice tackle. Nice tackle. That's number 30 for Ashdown. That's going to be Dalton Russell on the tackle. And, all right, I'll see you guys down on the field.
Well, I'm going to need your help. Huh?
You're going to just zoom in on me. You're going to find me. So, find me, zoom in on me. Oh.
I just need someone to talk to. Will's going to be my friend. How you doing there, little buddy?
Well, better than the opposing team that came from out of town.
Yeah, Malvern looks like they're kind of going to shut this one down.
It's I was expecting more from Ashdown offense, I guess.
That's for sure. Another handoff to Carradine here. He's got a little bit of a hole. Come down, it looks about the 44-yard line here. You're going to be third and 9. I'm going with 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that looks about right. So the Grooms had Malvern picked by 2, so I mean he was expecting a really close
tight game for sure.
Yeah.
Carradine coming off, Relford going on and running back. Simmons waiting on the play here, as well as the rest of the team. Duh. They're not in any hurry to turn that clock over.
No, 2:45 left.
Under 10.
I don't blame him. You're up 32-7.
Just cruise control to the end of the game here.
So I take it.
Relford for a couple there. Looks like it's going to be about 4th and 6 or 4th and 7.
They're just going to run the play clock down now. So we expect that Malvern's quarterback is going to be our player of the game.
I would venture to say the man's thrown for 4 scores. He's had pretty good yardage on the ground too. I don't see any reason where it could be anyone else. I mean, you've had 2 receivers with 2 touchdowns too, though.
Yeah,
a couple of beautiful catches. But
definitely.
That man that is taking the snaps here is
if it's not without his strong throws and his running capabilities as well, I don't know that they'd be getting those touchdowns. So.
That's for sure. Looks like they're going to take it down here and call a timeout. Yep.
So 1:53 left in the game.
Really?
So we do have some other media folks here in our booth with us. Some guys from 42 Sports there in, I think, out of the River Valley area. You can check them out on Facebook, too.
We're going to get a punt here, or we're going to get another run? What do you think?
Well, I mean, it would be
we're
dumb.
We're going to punt.
Yeah, it'd be dumb not to punt here just because the run's going to stop the clock either way. So
you get Dante Reed on. I believe it's Dante Reed.
So do they punt to number 21?
I don't think you're going to get it there, but you never know. Almost got a block. That was close.
That was. He catches that punt like Traylon.
Yeah, he did. That's the first thing I thought of. Return it down to about the 34-yard line, it looks like. You turnover, and looks like Ashdown's going to have it for about the last minute and 42 seconds. And I'd like to see him do something with it for sure. So,
yeah,
just to save a little bit of face.
If anything, just to help your offense get back in the groove.
Sure.
You're going to have another game next week, and so
Malvern has played pretty lights out today.
Yeah, they are. Both offense and defense pretty good.
I didn't like I said, I've said it before. I didn't expect it to play this well. After the first drive, you see, at the quarterback under center. I'm not sure if it's Kilbach or not. Hand it off to the up man. Is that McElroy running the ball?
Hard to tell over on that far hash.
Yeah, now you see what I'm doing. You got Malvern running on 2nd and 3rd team defense here. That's the first time we've seen him under center, too, though. He'll be under center again here.
Yeah. Is that their starting quarterback? Or
I don't think it is. I can't tell from here, though.
He seems like
a pitch.
Yeah.
Got a little room, but it tackled down about the 49-yard line.
Get that first down.
Yeah, had he went outside there, you could have been talking about a lot more real estate in front of him. We're getting a little closer here. Might be able to tell the numbers we got going. He got Kilbach on the field here. It's your quarterback Kilbach under center here. Pitch to number 5, Xavier Sanders, I believe is his name. I haven't had a chance to look up. Good solid run down to the other side. Runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Stops the clock with 27.2 seconds left to go in this game. You're going to be 2nd and 1, maybe? Yeah, 2nd and 1.
Yeah. So post game, stay with us. We're going to Steve's down the sideline trying to get a post game video with both the head coach and our player of the game, which is Malvern's quarterback.
I see no Steve.
hopefully after they have their team meetings and stuff on the field.
Oh, I totally missed that. I'm sorry. Another run down to the 30-yard line. Here I am looking for Steve.
That's a good thing.
On the carry there. Kilbach back under center. Are we going to hand it off again? Probably the last one. He hands off to Goffin. Goffin for about 4 yards. Looks like that is the last play of the game. Malvern with a big win tonight here at home. 32-7 on your final score. Cedric Simmons looks like he's going to be your player of the game. I don't know how he can't be. Oh, you got one team celebrating and one team headed to the locker room.
Yeah, hopefully we can get their coach and their quarterback for player of the game.
Get to that as soon as you got the whole Malvern team over here on the sideline.
You can celebrate with the fans.
Celebrating with the fans and
the band.
And looks like we're going to a little alma mater song here, possibly. I see Steve. I see the Steve. It's not a very good job of social distancing.
They've got masks.
They do. They do.
Malvern celebrating.
Down there having a little river dance celebrations.
Good thing they're football players because they are not dancers.
No. Getting a little too fast there, guys. Slow down. See, Carradine smart. He's down here with the cheerleaders. I'm going to stand down here. We got our sideline reporter, Steve Henson, standing about the 47-yard line. Out there by the numbers, yakking on the phone. Is he on the phone with you?
Yes.
Has he said hi yet?
No, I've got him on mute.
I think we should talk to him.
Okay.
Steve, you there?
I'm here, man.
How are you? Are you enjoying the celebration down there?
You know, I'm hanging out back here around midfield, just trying to stay out of the way and socially distance. But we wait for Coach Plumley and Cedric Williams to come join us over here.
Oh, so that's your player of the game, Cedric Williams. Cedric Simmons?
Cedric Simmons, I'm sorry.
Get his name right there, bud. You got to have it right when you talk to him. Don't Mike Anderson this up.
Yeah, right.
It looks like they're having a good time down there.
They are 3-0 in conference. Obviously feels real good for these guys right now.
Yeah. Ashdown, you said, was previously undefeated up until that was their first loss of the season, correct?
Yeah, they were 5-0. Both teams were undefeated in conference play.
Well, that O is no longer there.
And the Malvern fans on YouTube chat were making sure and letting people know that. Let's mute Steve again until we get
Steve, we're going to mute you here, bud.
Our player of the game.
Just kind of waiting for Steve to get in touch with the coach and the player of the game here. I'm trying to locate Simmons on the sideline.
Who is he, number 3?
3.
Yeah.
He's got his hair pulled back in a ponytail. Where'd he go?
I'm not sure.
Head coach is standing back there talking to, looks to be a reporter right now. So obviously Steve is standing there. We can see him. But I don't see Simmons. There's Simmons.
Oh.
Simmons is down there talking to another couple folks. We'll be just a couple seconds here, folks. Stay with us. We'll definitely get our player of the game and the coach here just as soon. We've got to wait our turn, though. A little bit different than how things usually work. Got just one impressive sophomore.
I think we're going to have the coach now.
All right. Let me get over to Steve.
And Cedric Simmons was our. Two.
Steve, you there?
Yeah, we got it now.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Well, you're live with me right now. Anything you say can be heard. So whenever you want to go, you're good for it, bud.
Hang on, I'm gonna get you on a little bit. That's not about you. All right, Cedric, how you doing, man? Oh, if you look right up there, you see that booth where they're waving at you up there. You're gonna be zoomed in. I'll let you hold on to that. Man, heck of a game tonight, bud. Really impressed as we came into this week. I was excited to be able to watch you play. I think we all got a good treat out here tonight to watch you and your teammates really put on a show against the Ashdown team. Talk about what you saw out there, what worked for you really well tonight.
Oh, no, man. I just think we came together. Our first half, we didn't kind of shaken up, but we came out, played together, and we just figured out a way to stop the offense and get them off the field so our offense can get back on and do what we do best.
Yeah, your defense seems to play a lot of bend no pressure mentality to them as they let Ashdown get down the field a couple of times, but really shut them down. They got the rest. So what you saw as far as your receivers, 4 touchdown passes tonight, what did you see in the touchdown that really worked?
They just got lost. That's a big part of it. We had a lot of different stuff going this way, and they just got lost and put it in the right holes, put it up for my players to make big plays.
Talk about some of those scramble plays. You have big third down plays here to kind of get out of the pocket and make something happen.
Yeah, that's a big part of my game. I can move out the pocket, but it's a big part of my receivers too. They have to move around with me, work with me, so I can put it on.
Absolutely. Well, Cedric, great game tonight. Appreciate it. Game.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We'll get you a copy of this as well. So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. And we appreciate Cedric Simmons joining us. And we appreciate all you guys joining us tonight from here at Claude Mansfield in Malvern. I'll send it back up to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Steve. All right. We're back up here. We've got a couple stats here. I don't know if Steve wants me taking his job and going through here, but looks like Cedric Simmons finished the night 19 of 25 for 228 yards and 4 scores. He was also the leading rusher in the game with 15 attempts for 86 yards. You had Jacoby Hart with 11 for 31 and a score. You had Dante Reed for 1 for 3 yards. Relaford had 4 for 36. And Keith Carradine had 5 for 12 yards. On the receiving side of the game, you had Bud Johnson with 4 catches for 64 yards. I've got to find the young man's name. I'm sorry. You had Carter Martin with 5 receptions, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dante Reed with 6 catches, 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. Which I thought was Asher, which would have been 24. I can't remember who they said it was. He had 2 catches for 3 yards. Relaford had 1 for 2. And you had Chase McAllister, 1 for -3. As far as that goes, the team rushed for 168 yards, 228 yards passing. 2 point after attempts by number 10, who is Jesus Rodeo. And I've got Ashdown. The only stats I have for them is 202 total rushing yards and 73 passing yards. 1 score, I think that was Jonathan McElroy, if I remember correctly, but I do not have a stat in front of me that tells me that for sure. I know that he had 94 yards rushing in the first half. I know he definitely added to that, but I don't have any other stats other than that to give you.
I think just overall, Malvern just kind of controlled.
Malvern controlled the entire game.
The entire game from start to finish. Sure. It really wasn't ever a question about who the better team was here tonight. So
that's for sure.
Another great game. Had some nice scores and some nice big plays from both teams. Ashdown can build off on it and continue. I mean, they're 5-1, so
Dante Reed definitely showed out. He continued to be the best receiver on the field.
Definitely.
for Malvern. He shows why he's their leading receiver. And he had that big touchdown, I think a 62-yard touchdown pass reception.
If Malvern can keep doing this in
Yeah,
conference,
you're going to see them.
they're going to
see them
big
up
showdown. Arkadelphia comes to Malvern.
Absolutely.
I think November 6th. So
Maybe get to call that one. That could be kind of fun.
that very well could be another game of the week. So
All righty.
we
I
don't
am
have
done.
anything else.
Steve is back up here now. I think he might be too out of breath to talk on the microphone, though. So,
I don't think he
with
has
that
anything
being
else to say.
said, we're going to shut it down here for Malvern again. Final score: Malvern 32, Ashdown 7. Thank you for listening and watching, and y'all have a good night.